Last time we left off, the party had arrived on an island covered in trash. This island covered in trash turned out to be the dumping point of all of the trash from the holy city of Merijois, carried here by the currents of the cluttered sea. Upon realizing that the inhabitants had been enslaved somehow, brainwashed in a way from the head talker, they sprung into action. They ran into a scientist named Dr. Farkas, who was studying the Bongobos of the island. Upon allying themselves with the Bongobos, they hatched a plan. Them and their new friend Boulder and Red and Blue set up an ambush against the head talker. Upon bringing back the head talker with a freshly brainwashed Salaki Same and one Oswald, who is currently going under the name of Archibald, they sprung the trap. A thrown tree, an attack from a fireman, and a net of hockey later, and all seemed lost. The head talker had brainwashed Flint, Salaki was already on their side, and the unrelenting force of the warlord known as Mary Eleanor had completely stopped any attempts in their tracks. That was until Archibald ate a fruit that was given to him by one of the Bongobos, revealing itself to be a devil fruit by the name of the Wash fruit. Using the power of his new devil fruit, he washed the minds clean from the influence of the head talker, whose own devil fruit is known as the Hobby fruit. As soon as they were freed, Mary Eleanor immediately knocked out the head talker. The Bongobos fulfilled their lifelong purpose of setting fire to the island once more and burning the trash away, revealing that the entire island was built on the remains of the enriched trash that had been burned. Then started a race between the Lily Pirates and the String Pirates in order to collect the inevitable slightly cracked and slightly scuffed jewels in the remains of the flames that the world nobles had deemed unworthy. In total, everybody in the Lily Pirates received 1 million berries in raw gems and jewels and gold, while Mary Eleanor made off with 30 some odd million. And since then, as thanks for helping her out of that sticky situation and freeing her from the mind washing, Mary Eleanor promised to teach you all the ways of hockey. And that is where we find our group now. But before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and jump to somewhere across the world. One moment, please. Un momento, por favor. All right. Ships turn to splinters. Fires burning. The wreckage scattered throughout the sea next to the Red Line. The sky overhead is a swirling hurricane of black cloud and destruction. Even now, pieces of wood rain from the sky as if a storm had swept through. Two titans, one standing on a piece of stone that has been dredged up from the sea floor, and another hovering above the water, two massive jets of blue flame holding him aloft. Liber Maximus stares down at Gunmetal, his impassive face completely turning away any thought that he would be in any pain, despite the fact that one of his legs has been completely torn off. Blood drips into the sea below as Liber readies his Naginata.
You're being foolish, Gunmetal. This needs to end now. Hoorah! I agree, Liber. Let's finish this.
Gunmetal rears his fist back. He leans over, the muscles and veins in his body bulging, his eyes starting to glow a dangerous yellow, swiftly turning into a deep crimson red. His grin widens into a manic-looking smile as lightning starts to crackle around him. Liber likewise simply raises his blade and places it behind one of his shoulders, ready to swing. A calamitous blast. Gunmetal explodes from his perch, rendering it into rubble, and faster than a bullet, blasts towards Liber, who swings his blade at the very last moment. A massive blast of red and black lightning erupting from the clash of the two titans, turning pulped wood down to sawdust, exploding the very sea around them into a massive crater. Then, flying through the air at almost invisible speeds, the woman with blonde hair, squinting eyes, grit teeth. She blasts towards the clash of the titans, her consciousness fading as she gets closer and closer. Her eyes widen and she pushes through. There's a blast of air in the shape of a paw behind her that launches her the last little bit into the fray. Gunmetal, seeing her out of the corner of his eye, simply smiles, reaches back with his other hand, and thrusts it forward, grabbing Liber Maximus by the face. Gunmetal crunches his hand down, the screech of metal filling the air as Liber simply grits his teeth. The jets underneath, coming from Liber's back, grow in intensity as he tries to get away from Gunmetal, who just
Sorry, Liber. You're not getting out of this one.
Gunmetal rears back, Liber in his grip, and swings him forward.
Dead! Slate!
And chucks him towards Admiral Shirokuma. Her eyes widen, but she realizes what has to be done, and she thrusts her hand forward. Liber smacks into her hand, and with a rush of displaced air, Liber Maximus is gone. Even having pushed him away with the power of her pawpaw fruit, Shirokuma grimaces and holds back a cry of pain as her arm, despite covered in hockey, has been shattered from the impact of the Yonko running into her. Arm falls down beside her. She grabs her shoulder, grimacing towards Gunmetal as she hovers in the air with Moonwalk. Gunmetal smiles as he begins to fall into the ocean, but before he can hit, he just rears his hand back. With a roar of growing energy and a flash in his eyes, he punches straight down. With a roar, Gunmetal screams out,
Dead Slate!
And explodes a blast of air, pushing the ocean aside like he's freaking Moses. Landing down on dry ground, the sea parts. Gunmetal looks up and just smiles.
Until next time, Admiral.
With a flash, an explosion of mud, and a
Hoorah!
Gunmetal disappears. Shirokuma simply grips her arm. This week-long struggle is known as the Iron War, the fight between two of the Emperors of the Sea, Gunmetal and Liber Maximus. The admirals were completely swatted aside in the early in the early onset of the fight. Thanks to the heroic acts of Admiral Shirokuma, the scuffle was eventually brought to an end. The result of the Iron War? A massive, ugly crack that extends halfway up the red line from where a gunmetal once threw Liber into it. And that is going to go ahead and bring us to you, Flint.
Hello.
You're in the woods. It's quiet. It's nighttime. The wind is gently blowing. Your eyes dart to the left, hearing the crack of a stick. Nothing. Hearing something move behind you, your eyes darting behind your sunglasses, you whip around. Nothing. Perception check, please.
Perception. 21.
All right. For the 21, something happens. Directly behind you. You whip around and you see the telltale flash of strings. What do you do?
I'm gonna... Where are they, like, coming from exactly? Like, or where are they hitting, I mean?
They appear to just be lashing towards you in general.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up into the sky. Well, jump up
Alright.
into the sky.
You jump up into the sky to avoid the strings and fail to notice the net above you.
Oh no.
With a whoosh, you are lashed into the net and are falling towards the ground.
Can I try and burn the net?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Add
All
your
right.
proficiency and your mastery.
20 plus proficiency plus mastery. 18.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll that as well.
So when I get caught in the net, fire just kind of explodes from my entire body. We'll see if it burns
Okay.
it.
You just barely managed to singe a couple of them, but you're not getting out of this one.
Ah,
You plummet towards the ground and smash into it. The net dissipates around you, and leaping from one of the trees, you see Mary. Her giant metal arms glinting in the moonlight as she bears down on you with a wicked-looking punch. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and dodge. Well, I'm gonna try and turn... Can I use hockey currently?
You have not. This is your observation hockey training.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and turn the area she's about to punch into fire and like kind of
Alright.
move that part of my body out of the way. Like Katakuri, basically.
Go ahead and do another check like that.
Okay.
D23 and 4.
15.
All right, with a 15, you manage to create a circle of flame right there and jet out of the way. And you hear a
Sorry, Flint. Had to give it to you at least once.
and you look up in terror as you see another Mary.
All of you!
You glance back and see the first Mary coming down to punch you dissolve into strings.
Oh no.
She just shrugs and then punches you and you pass out.
Ah!
Earlier that day, Stalaki and Raging Bolt. You two are standing back to back as Mary darts behind one tree and then another, moving almost faster than the eye can see. What are you doing?
I poop my pants in fear. No, I don't have pants. I'm assuming I'm already in my Allosaurus form.
Sure.
Ducks. Can I do? I don't have like an area of effect electrical attack, unfortunately. That would be cool.
No,
Kinda
you would
get
have to
her away
frame
from
that.
me. Okay. Well, I am a black leg. I'm gonna take a note out of Flint's book and jump as high as I can to get an aerial view.
All right. Go ahead and make me a athletics and then perception, one after the other.
Athletics.
Dang,
and
dude.
then-
Yeah.
Okay, and then perception. Well, audio. Oh, that's terrible.
So, Salaki, please make a deck save.
Yeah, I expected this much. 25.
Okay. With a panicked realization, you see Raging Bolt's muscles tense up, and you barely like somersault out of the way as boom, he launches his massive dinosaur form into the air and looks around. You can't quite get a read on her while you're in the air, and then a tree is uprooted and thrown at you. Branches over roots, flipping through the air. It catches you in the side and knocks you back down to the ground. Kaboom! All you can see is dust, and all you can taste is dirt. Salaki, you feel a
Comment?
tap on your shoulder.
Huh? I'm gonna turn around.
She just smiles,
Clench your teeth.
and right in the nose. You stumble back. Roll me a d20, please.
6.
Okay. She just kind of nods,
I felt something that time. Let's try it again.
and then
What, was it my
punches you in the
face?
stomach.
Ah!
As you're trying to cover up your face, the giant metal fist, bam, into your stomach. Another d20.
17.
Her face goes from jovial to serious,
Okay, one more then.
and then rears back, and it looks like she's really, really going to punch you. What would you like to do?
What's the purpose of this? You know what? Sure. And I'm gonna sit right there and tense up as hard as I physically can.
Roll me another
Grit your
d20.
teeth and bear it. 19.
Okay. Give me a d100. Just humor me real fast.
That's a D200, Justin. That's not right.
What the heck? How did you do that?
81.
That's high. What the heck?
With
81.
With a calamitous crashing noise and the slight crunching of ribs, her fist buries it right into your deltoid.
Wow, that's still doing.
Your breath is knocked out of you, but something happens. It's almost like something just reduced the damage slightly.
Oh.
In fact, maybe two somethings. Not only have you just learned spirit armor,
Yo.
you are on the road to grasping Tekai.
Yeah.
Tensing up that hard apparently triggered something in your muscle memory from all your training with the other 6 powers. And yeah, something clicks.
Salaki's psalming.
You can't quite use it yet, but any training point that would be used to learn it is now halved.
Cool.
And yes, you have learned the spirit armor ability. Let me go ahead and send that to you real fast.
Okay. I got
This
half
will
off
be-
Tekai at the Walmart.
This is Tekai we have at home.
How many hockey points do I have?
You have a number of hockey points equal to your level. That goes for all of you.
Okie dokie.
Hey.
And as you take the blow, Mary's eyes light up in excitement.
Oh, this could be really fun.
And then she rears back again.
Keep hitting me. I can take it.
Not only can you take it, you can see it.
Oh, wait
I'm
a
going to
second.
send you something else. As the fist moves towards you, you realize she's holding back. She has been this whole time. But now, her holding back isn't going to be enough. Dex save, please.
Okie dokie. 20.
You dodge the fist.
Oh, what was that? Come on. You're holding out on me.
Raging Bolt.
Eh.
Everything kind of hurts.
Yeah.
This is really frustrating.
I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Can I channel my inner
You-
Hulk?
This is like day 3, and she's been doing nothing but beat the tar out of you guys.
Okay.
Seemingly effortlessly. What would you like to do?
Okay, am I still in the air?
No, you're on the ground, halfway buried because of how hard she just punched, because of the tree.
Okay. So, in my rage, I'm gonna try to dig through the ground and appear underneath of her.
Roll me an athletics check. I'll allow it.
I use my clawed feet.
Okay, with a 16. I mean, she sees it coming a mile away and just kind of looks down at the ground,
Dang it.
Salaki, for a second. And then a giant dinosaur head pops out, attempting to perform a bite. Mary jumps back as you emerge from the ground.
Okay.
Bolt, come on. And I'm going to throw some water at him to heal him up. I'll expend like 5 stamina for that.
Okay, let's just say for the purposes of this training, it does reinvigorate you and heal you back up to full.
Okay.
So, are you pulling yourself out of the ground?
I want to become mole. No, no, I won't do that.
That's a different devil fruit.
Yeah. I will come out of the hole, and in my frustration, I'm going to look at the sky and yell and stomp my feet as hard as I can. And I want to see if I can do it like a AoE attack. I don't know how far away she is from me.
She's pretty much right there, kind of taunting you. You roar into the air and slam your foot down. Make another athletics check for me. By the way, you are using your dino. Okay, that's fine. Okay, with
One
a
better.
17, you smash the ground, and it actually does send out a shockwave. Okay, Salaki,
Oh.
Yo. What's that?
guess what I'm going to need?
Is
Sorry,
it a
buddy.
dex save?
Yes, it is the dex
You're a
save.
little close.
22.
I'm angry.
Salaki,
Okay.
These dex saves.
you notice something interesting. It's a directed wave. It doesn't shoot out in an equivalent circle, but almost like an oval aimed towards Mary. And indeed, it actually knocks her off of her feet. She stumbles backwards a little bit, and Raging Bolt, you look down. Your foot, for the briefest of seconds, went pitch black.
I'm black?
Like a shiny metallic color over your foot.
Okay.
Toenails and everything. It quickly fades back to your normal coal black scales, but Mary's eyes widen.
We have natural here. You're perfect for armament.
And indeed, Caleb, your armament score was 93.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Not a hint of observation though.
Oh, I mean that makes sense.
But yes, you get those. I sent you 3 armament hockey abilities. You get all of them.
Oh my goodness!
He can do more damage now. Yeah.
Justin,
Yo.
your armament score was a 67.
That's all right.
Your observation score was a 63.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
In fact, higher than average. You will be able to learn any hockey skill with more ease than others. You do not have a specialty, but you're good at both. Back to Flint later that evening. You hear a as Gemini
Sorry.
crashes through the forest and swings her giant mace at Mary. Mary's metallic arm goes pitch black and slams against Gemini's weapon. Mary kind of whistles and looks at Gemini.
It looks like you've got the hang of spirit weapon for sure. That's interesting. But unfortunately,
She raises her other hand and Gemini yelps as she's strung into the air.
doesn't seem like you're able to see too much.
Flint.
Hello.
Meanwhile, for you, something strange is happening. You are... give me 1 second. Something strange is happening to you. You are, for lack of a better term, it feels like your head is swimming. And what Mary's movements is doing, it seems like she's almost... It's almost like instead of a sense of sight or a sense of hearing, suddenly it clicks for you. Observation hockey is most akin to the sense of touch. And with that revelation, the world opens up to you. I've sent you a few hockey abilities.
Whoa.
Mary kind of dusts off her hands after having punched Gemini in the stomach and sent her back into the forest. Turns back to you, Flint. You're currently laying on your back on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm going to rearrange my body out of fire to be standing.
Okay. You disappear in a flash of fire, and then it spins into a small tornado, reforming arms and legs until you stand there. Mary just kind of places her fist in her hand, cracks her neck, charges towards you, and throws a hockey-imbued punch.
So I'm trying to read this. I'm gonna try and dodge.
Easily. You slip past, no problem. Her eyes narrow, and she throws another punch. And you dodge that one. And the next. And the next. And the next. You close your eyes, and you're still dodging. Eventually, you stop seeing the punches coming. Mary's just standing there, her mouth open.
Did you like see all of that?
Yeah.
Flint, that's incredible.
I don't know how I did that.
Eli,
Hello.
your armament was only a 30.
Oh.
However, when it comes to observation, you rolled a natural 100.
Oh my
my
god. Let's
Nice.
go.
You are a genius amongst this generation when it comes to observation hockey. You will easily be able to learn new abilities.
I will be a
Oh,
fire category.
All right. So, Joa, what persona are you currently?
That's hard to say. You know what? I'll roll a d3.
All right.
Is that a dice?
Yeah, it is.
A 1. Well, I'm back at base, gentlemen.
All right.
Welcome in, Oswald.
All right. You are currently sparring with Mary. She's swinging her metal arms, and you're barely managing to keep up with her speed, blocking with your two swords. Attack after attack after attack. You are pushed back 1 step, then 2 steps, then 3 steps, before she begins to pour more and more hockey into her attacks. Each attack is getting harder and harder to block until one of your swords turns black, and you clash with one of her attacks and knock her back. She stumbles a couple of steps and looks up.
What is wrong with you people? You're a bunch of freaks.
I have to find Oswald's voice again. It's been a while since I've been the German man.
Good doctor.
Yes. It's been a while since I've been Sir Doctor. Ah, Sergius. Hello. I do not know what is wrong with me, but I do know what is right, and it feels so good.
Yep, indeed. You can feel your willpower moving through your swords. I'm about to send you a couple of abilities.
Noted.
Just one moment for my phone is not cooperating.
All good. Time, brother.
Here we go. Thank you for your patience, guys.
All good, man.
These are the 3 hockey abilities available to you because Joa,
Yes.
for your armament, I also rolled a 93.
Oh, bye.
Wow.
So can I learn hockey from those two?
No, I'm going to say that these abilities you have are going to have to hold you through until level 11 or until you get the opportunity to train somebody with this again.
Okay.
So yeah, your observation is a little bit lower than average at a 39, but yay, armament's a 93. You are considered a genius when it comes to utilizing it.
Nice. That's great.
Mary just shakes her head. It's day 7. Is there anything you guys would have liked to do on your off time?
Where are we located? I wasn't in the last session, so
You're
like what
still
island
on
are we
Trap
on?
Island. So you guys have had
Okay.
you guys have had what's the word I'm looking for? A week. It's been a week time skip.
You
Scrap
forgot the
Island
word
still
week.
exists?
Sorry. That's too funny.
I did forget the word week. I've had a very long week myself, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
I sent you what I did. If you want me to, I can say to the rest of the group what I did.
You sent it to me?
This is a nice song.
It was a while
I like
ago.
this.
Okay, I found it. Flint spent time fixing that terrible bar and getting rid of the Sea King's blood drink.
Right.
And
Okay, yeah.
and
You
spent
fix up the
time-
bar. You fix up the bar really nicely. A couple of the. So let's talk about the aftermath of everybody's brain getting unwiped.
Okay.
So first of all, Mary was personally over the imprisoning of the head talker. He is currently in a place where he cannot hurt anybody, wrapped up in so many strings that it is Mary's mercy that he is able to breathe and blood is able to flow.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, the people who were here against their will did one of two things. Either tried to kill him, or freaked out and left the island as soon as possible. There are indeed several kings and noblemen who, upon being freed, just kind of went pale, and one king in particular just kind of scratched his head and goes, I've been gone for a while now.
I hope my kingdom is still there.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. My brother has ruined it. He's definitely ruined it.
And he runs off to go find a ship. Scenes like that occur regularly on this island in those first couple of days, as people kind of come out of the psychological stupor that they were put in after being transformed by the hobby fruit. That being said, it is now does anybody else want to do anything in your downtime?
I
You
have
7
more.
days. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Flint also spent time trying to learn how to mix drinks and be a bartender, and he got some supplies for a surprise on the Lily of the Valley. And also, finally, hopefully, made the flag after like
All
4
right, so-
weeks.
The Lily Pirates, after 2 weeks of being formed without one, are now officially flying under the black flag.
It's been like
we're criminals.
It's almost been like a month since I said I want to make that into like a real thing. I'm so happy.
Yeah, well, now it's there. All right.
Yay.
So, that being said, you meet a very nice bartender who, surprisingly, actually wants to start a new life on the island.
Huh?
Several of the people who were under the control of the head talker were pirates or criminals who, upon being humbled by the hobby fruit and covered in trash for, some of them have been stuck here for 6 years.
Wow.
Have decided to turn over a new leaf and start a new life on this island. Several of them have already begun working with Dr. Farkas to start communicating and live in alongside the Bongobos. Yeah, big words are hard right now.
Does Caleb know about our new friends?
Do what?
We're gonna have to introduce
Caleb
them
know
later.
about our friends?
Oh yeah, he
One
was
more
there.
time, I don't know.
Bongobos.
Little trash monster things.
No. They're the Bongobos are monkeys that live on the island.
The monkeys,
He hasn't
okay.
met Boulder yet.
Boulder, red and blue.
Sorry, I think you mean the Boulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boulder. Pardon.
How much money would it have taken for me to get supplies for the surprise thing?
Let me double check what the surprise thing is.
Well, I didn't say it was a surprise, but I will just it is
Okay.
is this.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Let's say, let's see, a small construction project, lumber and wood and all that.
Anything
Call it about, yeah, with Cuddy Flamp's help, and it would be
and
relatively.
Lily.
Yes. Oh well, with her you're fine.
Oh.
You don't need to spend any money on that project.
Oh, okay. Yay.
In fact, while you're standing on the Lily of the Valley and kind of telling her your plan, she just kind of nods, and then looks over at the Boulder, who is currently carrying barrels of food and water on board, and Red and Blue are following behind him carrying stacks of potatoes. And she just kind of looks at you sheepishly.
Should I get bigger?
Sorry, what?
Should I get bigger?
Like
what,
it
what do you
bigger.
mean?
She just points to the front of her ship, and it begins to expand.
Oh, sure.
It's a little hard, but I can do it.
Oh, if it's okay, then sure. We are gonna have more people, so.
And not only does she extend out, but there is a brand new floor.
Whoa.
So, the kind of where the captain's quarters would be on a normal ship is where she had the kitchen and living area initially. Now it is the sick bay.
Oh,
Underneath,
let's go.
New
on the
home.
brand new on the brand new floor, there is a the living area has been expanded into a full-on rec room with Flint's surprise in it, and there is now a separate kitchen.
Yay!
There's also,
thank goodness.
There's also on this new floor a expanded dining area. So you guys just received a full kitchen, a rec room, and a dining room.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Don't forget the sick bay.
Yes, also the sick bay.
Sorry, my mic wouldn't react to my voice for some
I
freaking
know.
reason.
I hate it when it does that. So all of that said, Flint,
Ish.
how would you? Are you waiting until you all depart before revealing your surprise?
Yeah, probably.
Do you need
Alright.
my help with this at all, or?
No,
Okay,
I
good.
don't think so.
I walk up
alright.
to Flint and I sniff him and I say, I can tell you're hiding something.
You'll like it when I show it to you.
Why are you
I hope
sniffing him?
so.
I have a
weird.
surprise
My
for when
time-
we leave.
I would like to spend my time mostly just kind of like helping the people come to terms with, their situation and seeing if I can gather or purchase any medical supplies.
Okay. Yeah. Being a town covered in filth, they actually had quite a bit of medical supplies
Oh, well, good.
to combat infection and the like.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, you do manage to get. So you do have a healer's kit now.
Nice.
And as per your background, you can actually use that as a bonus action.
Nice. And that doesn't have like any uses or anything. I just have it and can use it, or
So we'll say that it can be used. Call it a. Each tending will cost 1 charge, and each like major surgery or something will cost 2 or 3, just depending. But you're going to have 10 total. So go ahead and make yourself a new section for that resource.
okay, I got you. I'll just do that as a resource, but I'll still have it as an item down here.
There you go. All right.
Do I need to like roll for being trained by the bartender?
Yeah. Go ahead. So this bartender, he kind of resembles the one from Persona 5. His name.
Yeah!
Wow.
I love
Very
that guy!
excited about that.
You have no idea how much I love that man.
His name is Slate.
Slate.
Sojuro.
Is this the same guy who gave me that drink before?
Who? No. This is a different guy.
Okay.
Slate is a tall man with kind of slicked back hair and a kind smile on his relatively thin face. He looks a little tired, but very friendly.
So what should I roll for this?
He puts down the cocktail in front of you.
Oh,
That's what they call traditionally. And that's what a Bloody Mary.
your mic was cutting out a little bit.
He just said, and that's what they call traditionally a Bloody Mary.
Now you know how to make one yourself.
I'm writing this down in my notes. Thank you, Slate.
He's taught you many different kinds of drinks. Go ahead and make a just call it a general intelligence check. You can have advantage on this one.
Okay. 14.
14. Not bad. Yeah. You now know how to make quite a few cocktails and drinks of varying tastes.
Yay. My notebook
I'm
has
Mr.
filled out.
Alcoholics.
You two have you and Slate have bonded over this week of time, and he hands you a slip of paper.
I don't look like much now, but I used to be quite the pirate back in my days. I think I'm going to go into retirement, but if you ever need anything, there's my Den number.
Thank you. If you ever
Not a
need
problem.
anything, we don't have a din mushi yet.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I'm sure there are a couple of them in the forest. I think you can get the Bongobos to help you find one.
Really?
Yeah, we have a couple of the pieces of equipment, and I'm sure Mary can help you put it together.
I immediately say thank you and run out the door. to
All
go
right,
look
you
for
do
one.
so, and almost immediately run into Blue, who is trying to walk into the bar. He goes and falls over.
Oh wait, he said get the Bongobos to help. Blue, can you help me find a Din Din Mushi?
He looks confused for a second, scratches his chin, and you can practically see the light bulb go off. He reaches up, grabs your hand, and waddles into the forest. I'm gonna roll for him. Okay.
Yep.
It takes about an hour, but you eventually stumble over one of the bored-looking snails attached to a tree. Its body is a pink color, and its shell is kind of like a light purple. It just turns around and looks at you.
I'm gonna walk over to it slowly and try and pick it up.
Animal handling check, please.
Okay, as I'm walking over, I'm like, easy there. Animal handling, 18.
It gladly slides onto your hand and looks up, and just kind of smiles.
I rub its head a little bit with my finger.
Its eye stalks bob happily.
We're gonna have to give this guy a name. Okay, I'm gonna walk back to, I guess, the Mary or something, and the Mary, the Lily,
The Mary.
the Lily, and
All
then
right.
Have that
set
one.
it up. Actually, I should probably get Slate to help me. He might know how to do this.
Mary is currently training in a little clearing behind the town that has specifically been cleared out for the purposes of beating the crap out of you guys. And indeed, there sits Mary on Gemini's back, her legs crossed, her arms crossed, and Gemini is struggling to do push-ups.
Mary, do you think
Mary
you could help me set
coming
this
in.
up?
She gives you a wave.
Oh yeah, sure, Flint. Here, give me a minute.
And she gets off of Gemini's back, who goes, "Oh, that was miserable."
Hey, Boulder.
No. Boom, 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 boom. He just looks down and smirks. Don't do this, Boulder. Don't do it. And he sits down. Mary just gives a wave
Have fun.
and follows you.
I gotta get a little bit of scrap for this.
For what?
Well, you see, the transponder snails actually need a little device to help focus their psychic abilities.
Oh,
It works without it, but you can't make any long-distance calls without this, or dial numbers.
I could probably get Cuddy Flam to set that up.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little bit. It'll probably take me a day, and it's going.
Oh.
Bring him over here. I'll teach him a few things.
Okay, I will go and get him.
A few minutes later, you have Cuddy Flam, whose eyes are sparkling, and he's pounding his fists in front of his face, going, "Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!" While they're doing that, anybody else? Are you helping out anything? Oh, or Oswald, you and in whatever persona you're currently in, helping out the people of the village. There are young, there are old, there are pirates, there are royalty, all kinds of people here. Some of them really want to leave and have started cooperating with the Bongobos to cut down certain trees and build boats out of them. Do what?
I guess, yeah, I'd just be basically tending to people, making sure their psychological is okay for the most part.
Okay, general
You know,
medicine check.
physical. Okay. Medicine check, baby.
Okay. Given enough time, I will let you go ahead and have advantage on that one.
Okay.
Given enough time, you tend to everybody, make sure nothing's going to get super infected, making sure that everybody is, happy and healthy as they can be considering the circumstances. What persona are you in on this particular day?
Oswald, nothing has happened to slip me out of personality. Just usually whenever he goes to sleep, he slips back into his base personality, we'll say.
Okay. One of Mary's crew members walks up to you. He kind of has long, he's got a big ginger afro and thick eyebrows, and he is currently wearing a pair of sunglasses. Joa.
Yeah?
Have you been covering up your third eye?
honestly, probably not unless my hair happened to be covering it at the moment.
In that case, this guy kind of walks up to you and tilts his head with his hands in his pockets. He has a yellow shirt on and black joggers with a white stripe down the side.
Hey, what's your name, buddy?
The name is Oswald. And yours?
Aaron.
Oh, wonderful name.
Thank you. I'm the first mate of Captain Eleanor.
Oh,
I have something to ask you there, Oswald.
sure.
Are you aware of the bounty that the world government has put on your head?
Yeah, I know there's at least what was it, 600,000 something?
It's a couple million, actually.
Oh,
I believe it was 66 million.
What?
oh.
Dude, your bounty is higher than that, Caleb.
Oh, is it? Never mind.
Well, I knew it was a 6. I did not remember the denomination, but yeah.
I thought you said 66.
Regardless,
Anyway.
you know, I noticed in your bounty poster you got that little thing on your forehead covered up.
Oh, yeah, the leaf. It was quite nice, actually. The lily provided it for me. She was very kind.
Well, I recommend you wear it more often. In fact,
He kind of looks around the town, slowly shifting his head side to side.
I don't think you understand. They don't know that you have those 3 eyes.
Oh.
If they do, your bounty's gonna shoot up, buddy.
Ah, I see.
You're a wanted race.
I've just noted.
Yeah, just be careful about it, alright? Friendly advice.
Well, thank you, Aaron.
Not a problem, Oswald. You be safe now.
And you as well.
He just nods to you and walks off.
I don't know how to hide this right now.
That evening, when you get back to the ship, Lily kind of sheepishly walks up to you with her hands behind her back.
Me?
No, Oswald.
Oh. Hello, Lily.
She kind of fidgets, shifting her weight left and right, and looks up at you, and then gives a huff of determination, and pulls something from behind her back, closes her eyes, and hands it to you. It is a beautifully woven vine and flower crown.
Lily, this is wonderful. Very wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
She smiles.
I'm going to place it on my head and just pick her up.
You notice that each one of the flowers represents the colors of your eyes and your different personas.
That is an attention to detail I did not expect.
She kind of points to her eyes and points to her ears and kind of moves her fingers everywhere.
Ah, I get it. Well, you know, and I kind of lift the crown, showing my third eye. I kind of have some observational skills myself.
She kind of chuckles and hugs onto your shoulder.
Alright, I should probably put you down. I'm gonna do so.
Alright, you do so. It's a long way down for her.
Yeah, she's like, what, 2'3" or something?
More like 4 foot, but still very small.
Yes, it is tiny.
Raging Bolt, Salaki, is there anything specifically you would like to do?
No. Salaki's just gonna keep on getting hit.
When you're not being hit, Mary drags you over to her ship, which is docked on this will be the eastern or the western side of the island. And it looks like this, how do I describe this? It's steampunk.
Ooh.
I thought I'd show you around my workshop a little bit.
Oh, gladly. I'm well, you can tell. I lift up my arm.
Yeah, I noticed. Also, I remember you saying that you're interested in these.
And she holds up her own arms.
Oh yeah, those things are sick. They hurt a lot.
Let's see if we can't get you a couple of upgrades.
Ooh.
So remember the additional training points that we discussed?
Yep.
Those are now in effect.
Cool.
You walk off the ship later that evening feeling completely different.
Salaki's
Really having a moment of the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh. I craved the certainty of steel moment.
Well, yeah.
At least 1 out of 4 limbs.
Yeah.
All right. Raging Bolt. You are having an annoying time on the... Or I guess it's up to you to determine how you describe this time for yourself, but the Bongobos are very interested in your fur. They're trying to groom you.
Well, considering I have no other fellow mink and or cats to clean me, I lay down graciously and say, "Oh yeah, that's the spot. I haven't been able to get that for months."
All right, so you in particular are in paradise right now. And during this time, you learn that the boulder, who is a 9-foot tall, massive, hulking, ash gray monolith of a Bongobo, is coming with you, as well as his 2 little monkey friends, Red, who wears a blue headband, and Blue, who wears a red headband.
No, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Billy monkey.
It don't make no
So-
sense. My scientific brain is having an aneurysm.
Perfect. All right. Eventually, your time on the island of trash comes to an end. Slate, Mary, a couple of the townsfolk, and a couple of Bongobos, as well as Dr. Farkas, and a couple of his crew members, which you managed to find, are at the dock, ready to see you off.
I was gonna ask if he ever found his crew.
Yeah. He looks very happy about it. He is a sphere, another is a cube, another is a cylinder.
What?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, there's a guy who is wearing a almost perfectly cylindrical trench coat with like the top half of his face sticking up.
Rose got his crew from 2nd grade math class.
And then the one who looks like a cube, she's just standing there with 3 little rods sticking into her shoulders that branch off into like a little tent made out of a cube. He's on the inside.
So we're currently.
Well, it's been wonderful to meet you all.
It's been great meeting you.
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary steps up and raises her fist to you, Salaki.
Nah, I raise mine.
There's the clink of metal as you 2 fist bump.
See you around, Mary.
See you around, Salaki.
I hope
Hopefully
I
they
never
don't tell
see
me to chase you down and kill you.
Yeah. Well, if it comes to that, I'll try my darndest to live.
She gives you 2 giant metal finger guns.
I hope we
Hey,
never
and if
see
you ever
her
need
again.
healing, I gotcha. Oh, yeah, that one too. I mean, honestly, if I can help it, I would rather
It
never
hurts
see
so
her.
much.
Hey,
Shrugs.
it didn't hurt that much for me.
But thank you for getting the Dindin Mushi, Mary. And the
Yeah,
training,
not a
of course.
Not a problem. With this, I'll consider us even. But
Cool.
you guys do have a new friend.
The boulder? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, oh.
Yeah, I like you guys. You're cool. You're fun to punch.
Hi. Thank you, but also, what, man?
I mean, it is cool.
I
One's made of
was,
fire, one has a metal arm, and the other is a cat.
and you're a
I'm just a hunk of a man.
Shouldn't it be 3 hunks of a man?
Deny my attractiveness.
Yeah, three
I say that
hunks.
as I say that I put both my hands on my hips and straighten my back.
I don't
You hear
think
a
any
clang,
amount of
clang.
my devil fruit will fix this.
You hear a clang, clang, clang as Mary claps.
Very nice, very nice.
I say while I'm laying down, still being licked by these weird things. That was pretty gay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know we're pirates, but like,
well, Mary,
Slate.
I'll consider us even too. I was kind of the only one who wanted to hold this favor over your head, so.
what?
Nah. It's understandable.
You're a
I'm
warlord, so.
kind of a big deal.
Kind of. You knocked me unconscious in 2 attacks. It hurt,
I
man.
really gotta work on that, actually.
Yeah, I'm very happy we're friends with you. Do you think we could also get your Dendenmushi number thing?
You know what? Screw it. Aaron,
Yep.
go ahead and hand it to him.
That is...
Sure, with that pencil that everybody knows I keep on me. He mutters, stalking off to find a pencil.
I whisper as he's walking away, that is an interesting head of hair.
Slate walks up to you, Flint, and hands out a hand for a handshake.
I hold out mine and shake his hand.
It's been good to meet you, Clint.
It was fun training with you, Slate.
Now, go out and do me proud, yeah?
I will. He's holding back tears.
Your Slate voice could be used for some really cool heroin in a show, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Heroin?
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 Well, I wouldn't say
Lily
I'm
suddenly
good
has the
guy.
voice of Slate.
I don't even know what all these characters are. I forget everything.
That's fair.
I tell Slate, stay right here 1 second. And I
Yep.
run downstairs and I am going to make him a drink to leave him with.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm
Go
not
ahead
sure.
and let's go ahead and call this.
Call it a sleight of hand check.
Yay! Oh, I am going to use lucky on this. I want this to be good. 16.
All right, not bad,
So
not bad.
I don't have a name for this yet, but like my idea is I want it to be hot, of course, because flint, fire, and the specialty is going to be the top of it being lit on fire.
Oh. You run outside. You run back out with a glass that is currently on fire. Lily kind of panics for a minute as you walk past her and hand it to Slate, who raises an eyebrow.
Interesting decor.
I don't have a name for it yet, but I was hoping you'd like it.
He takes it and
Do I just blow it out, or?
You can, or you can drink it like that, but well, that might
he
set your
smirks.
stomach on
He
fire.
smirks and begins to drink it.
Would that set your stomach on fire? It'll be fine.
Oxygen in the stomach to actually maintain combustion.
Oh yeah. So what do you
Okay,
think?
Hunk Man.
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
Thank
Pretty
you.
good, Flint.
I give him a
Not
hug.
bad at all.
Thank you.
Why do you like this guy so much? What's happening right now?
We spent a week together.
I say again, that's pretty gay. Never mind.
As you say that, the boulder walks over. The boulder walks over and picks you up by the scruff of your neck, and
Oh no.
does using one hand sign language. He just signs, "Let's go."
Me?
No,
To-
me. I
To all
assume.
of you, but to he wanted to get Raging Bolt away from the rest of the Bongobos and onto the ship because otherwise
I-
they'll never leave.
Yeah.
I realize the hypocrisy of my statement, considering I'm letting other people groom me currently.
You're just letting all the Bongobos actively groom all over you.
Goodbye, Slate. Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, everyone.
Aaron
Later.
runs back and hands Salaki a slip of paper.
This is our Den Mushi number.
Ooh.
When he gets back, my hair is currently an afro made of fire. Just like his.
He stares at you from behind his sunglasses, and you stare at him from behind your sunglasses. And he just slowly nods.
I do
That's
the
cool.
same.
That's real cool.
You too. I get on the ship.
All right. So, everybody waves as you guys begin to depart. Gemini whips up the log pose, which has set in a kind of northwesterly direction. And with cheers of "Bye, see ya, around," the Lily of the Valley pushes off of the ruined dock, still covered in trash, though efforts have been made to clean, and begin sailing to the northwest.
As we set off, I'm gonna ask the entire crew to come up to the crow's nest and put the flag on the ship
I was already
together.
Yeah, I think Raging Bull just kind of hangs out up there most of the time. It's kind of his official quarters.
I wanted to sleep here, Raging Bolt.
Well, have fun with the. Have fun with the fur.
Yeah, it's yours. I don't want that. Anyway,
I don't know. Maybe we could turn it into a cushion or something.
I had
In
this
case he ever
made.
dies, we can always remember him.
I had
I
this
mean,
made. So
even though
let's-
I wouldn't
Mommy
want
died.
to, but
Put attempt taxidermy.
ooh, never done that on a mink.
I hiss at Octavius.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the flag up there. I assume everyone comes with me
All right.
and does it as a
You
crew.
you mount the flag of the Lily Pirates,
Hey, I'm so happy.
and you guys
Flag.
are official criminals.
Official criminals.
Criminals, baby. Outlaw
Can somebody
life.
play bad guy by
Outlaw
Billie
life.
Eilish?
Oh.
I'm the bad guy.
Indeed.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da.
We're the bad men.
Oh, we're just like the movie
Unfortunately-
Bad Guys.
Unfortunately, you guys have given Maki a stroke, so
Have we really? Oh.
If you want, I can
Yeah.
buy time. I can reveal the surprise.
all right, go ahead.
Everyone, I've been hiding the surprise for the last week. I want to finally show it all to you. Show it to you all.
How have none of us been back on the ship?
I would have probably had it like sectioned off by Lily.
Yeah.
I see.
Come downstairs with me.
I was wondering what that weird wall of wood was. It wasn't there.
It's
All right,
downstairs,
you
right?
walk down- yeah, you walk downstairs and you notice a new floor. So this
Yeah.
is going to be right over the living quarters.
Mm.
You guys see a big rec room with 3 large couches, and one of the walls is made of like a lattice of little rough tree branches and pieces of glass that have been grown into it that you can actually see outside, and there's light coming in.
Oh.
There's a little pool table and as a little card table if you guys felt so inclined. Next
I
up,
start kneading the felt on the card table immediately, making bread. Yes, this pleases
All right.
me.
Hey,
Hey, what?
you're messing up the table.
I'll make a new one. No, I won't.
Let me show you all the surprise.
This
I
isn't a surprise.
I point your attention to a bar that I had Lily make for us.
Oh,
it's
Oh, cool. A bar.
So it is inside of the dining room, which has a long table with, let's go ahead and say, there are 10 chairs total to this dining table, four on each side, and then one at each head. And then behind that table, there is a little section that pokes out of the roof, forming like a little overhang, underneath which is a beautiful curved bar, behind which Flint steps.
Do you guys want anything?
Give me your specialty.
Okay.
Give me wine.
Oh, did I get wine?
I'm going to say that as part of the thanks that you received from the villagers, they've restocked your ship.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to pour a glass of wine for Salaki, and I'm going to make the same special drink for Raging Bolt. And as I hand it to you, Raging Bolt, I say, I think I'm going to name it... I actually have no idea how to say this name. I think I'm going to name it Saren. It's named after my brother.
You have a brother?
Yeah, I had a brother.
I lick it as cats do.
It's on fire,
And then
wait!
Oh, never mind. I burned my tongue.
Flames.
Oh no, I take 1 point of damage. I say, I act like that never even happened because of my embarrassment. And as I taste it, I say, ah, yes, your brother must have tasted good.
Oh.
I don't think that's what that implied, like, at all. But
Very nice, and that was once being licked by bongobos. I think it's gay.
Would you like
guys-
anything, Oswald?
I'm putting a stop to this right now, or I'm going to name the session that.
Gay.
Oh no.
it's gay.
Great.
Would you like anything, Oswald?
Oh man.
No, thank you. I prefer to abstain from stimulative substances and depressive substances alike.
I could get you like a water if you want.
Who serves water at a bar?
Well,
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you need it for cleaning the dishes and everything.
true.
Nah, clean him with whiskey.
Well, that's what disinfects.
I could make you like an iced tea, maybe.
Ah, that would work.
A long iced tea.
I make
I want a
an
short iced tea.
for them.
Oh, I was thinking Long Beach iced tea. Whatever.
Yeah. And yeah, as I was saying, Salaki, I had a brother.
Can we roll for alcohol tolerance real quick?
Yeah, Constitution saves from all of you.
It's just one drink.
Yeah.
Good for me, I drink tea.
I'll
I'm
make sure for
chilling
myself
now.
too.
Salaki's chilling.
Yeah, you guys hammer it back and are ready for more.
Give me 5 beers.
I'm not ready for more.
I'll give you one beer.
It's actually the no.
That's
You
a
don't
regular
understand. Back
Constitution
in,
throw. That's not a saving throw.
I assume his modifier is the same unless he's proficient in con saves.
That
Are
was
you
a,
proficient in con saves?
that was a check, not a
Can I
save.
turn into
Caleb.
Allosaurus mode so I can hold my liquor better?
You rolled a check,
Hybrid
not a
mode.
save.
Yeah, you
That
start to
made the
feel-
mic peak.
you start to feel a little gross, and so you transform to make your body mass a little bigger. And
You know,
yeah, help.
back on Melanie, we had this tradition. Where, okay, and Salaki takes off his shoe. Could you pour a
Oh.
beer in this shoe?
No.
Sure. I do
Pour
so.
a shoey.
A shoey.
Yeah, and he
That's-
starts drinking from his shoe.
You know what? I'll do the same.
No.
I take my shoe off and pour one in my shoe.
Take
I
some.
had a shoe. I would not participate.
You can borrow mine.
Nice.
No thanks. That's kind of gay.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
done.
God.
I'm done.
All right.
Considering I have a hot drink, I don't exactly want to pour that in my shoe.
Does do Gemini or Boulder or Zamzam want any?
Zamzam wants some, Gemini wants some, and but the Boulder is actually fine.
So, what's this boulder, real quick? I don't remember this character.
So,
I don't
the
know
boulder-
if it was in the last
The
session.
Boulder is one of the Bongobos.
Okay, and he's
in
just
the previous
along with
session,
us?
Monkey.
Flint asked the simple question: is there anybody here who would like to be our friend? Upon
Okay.
saying that, he rolled a natural 100, and the Boulder.
Oh my
and,
gosh! What
the
is
Boulder
up with
and
this
red and
bug?
blue. The Boulder and red and blue joined.
Okay, got it.
Are
What
you
is
sure
the boulder?
Big monkey? Big monkey.
Big monkey.
Are you sure the
Very,
Boulder
very-
doesn't want any? He likes fire, right? I want to get this monkey drunk.
Oh, that's gonna take a while.
He likes fire, right?
He's not interested in alcoholic beverages, it looks like.
Ah, it would be so funny. Okay. Well, after serving everyone drinks for a while and drinking my own, what time is it currently? I was
So
gonna
it's
say-
actually pretty early in the morning. You guys set sail at about 9.
I guess I don't go to bed.
No. In fact, it's a little bit early to be
Nine.
drinking.
Pirates, we don't care.
Yeah.
What do you make after you drink something? Like,
I turn
Really?
just my torso into a T-Rex and I continue to drink. And then I have a beer belly.
Okay, you do so.
It'd still be funny to make him make a Constitution saving throw to see if he's drunk off of his mind.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
go
another
ahead.
one.
You rolled a
That's
check.
7.
not a
I
save.
cannot hold my liquor.
Okay,
no,
I
you
know.
can't.
That was a check.
One
not a
some
after
save.
yoga.
the other after the other, you guys are... Flint, it starts to look like he's about to drink the entire ship dry.
He rolled the wrong one.
Yeah, he
Wait,
rolled
I-
another Constitution,
What
but
was
it's
I supposed to
fine.
roll?
If his save is the same, then it doesn't really matter.
What was it supposed to roll?
A save.
A save. Oh.
In that little block right below proficiency bonus and inspiration.
it's
Says
right
saving
above the
throws.
skill block.
Right above the skill block. Oh, I'm proficiency. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I don't. Yep, I've totally played this
It,
before.
it says the word saving throws, and then it's charisma, wisdom, intelligence. Above
Oh, and I
Yeah.
roll Constitution. There we go.
Hot dang.
Well, it's the same
Right.
anyhow, but
It's the same modifier, so you're keeping that first one. You're passed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh
that.
man.
I'm trying to get him to chill out on the drinking, and then he just
I
passes
also
out.
would like to imagine he's probably purring.
It's
Probably.
dino purring. It's very
Yeah, it's
concerning.
like a weird half mink, half dino purr. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, that sounds good.
I really don't want to ban Raging Bolt from the bar already.
Yeah, you might have to. He seems to be a party animal, but he cannot
I'm
hold
not
his stick.
violent.
No, you're fast now. You can't say anything, brother.
Okay, fine.
Blacked out.
I wonder if my healing works on him, and I'm just gonna start throwing water at him.
I wake up. Can I roll to wake up? Because I hate water.
Yes, you can. In fact, no roll necessary. You do wake up. In fact, the splashing actually seems to re-energize and clear your head.
No. it
What?
doesn't. I get up and I go, and I run into one wall and headbutt it, and then I roll into another one,
Well, I would.
and then I pass out from concussing myself.
All right. Lily forms out of the ground and looks at the two brand new crunching dents in the walls, and just kind of looks at Raging Bolt, whose top half has turned back into a cat, but whose bottom half is still dino butt.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm really sorry, Lily.
I don't know if
She
I
just-
could do anything about that one.
They can't hold their liquor.
I can. What do you mean?
Palms.
You were just throwing water at him.
Well, yeah. I wanted to see if it works. I've never thrown water on a drunk person before.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's a lie.
You know what? While we're all here, Oswald, why are you 3 people in one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know.
We haven't talked about
Didn't you
this
get
for
like
a
a
week.
picture from these
We did get a
people?
picture, right?
You didn't get a picture of the first guy or of Archibald.
We had an idea of getting a picture.
You had the idea of showing Archibald Oswald's picture.
That's right, and we did.
Oh yeah, what's up with you being able to eat multiple devil fruits?
Yeah.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I've only
You
ever eaten
swam.
one.
You swam.
No, I would drown.
And then you ate a bubble fruit or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Wait.
It smelled like lavender.
So
Well, I don't. Flint, are you sure you opened this bar only recently?
yeah. This is the grand opening.
Huh. Well, I don't know what you're drinking or what you're having, but I don't want it. It causes some
No.
weird memory issues.
Oswald, every time we say a very bad word that is banned on this ship, you like go unconscious and then turn into a different person. It's like
Yeah,
traumatic.
do you have
for
any underlying trauma?
No, not that I'm aware of.
What?
Well,
I just remember my life being pretty nice until I left the island, and I've been here pretty much.
did you?
Well, I did some things in
right, or-
between, but
What do you mean left the island?
Okay, well, you're doing it for me.
well, I was, with my parents since birth, and then I went to some universities, and lived life for a little while.
Mhm.
And then I decided, you know what, I want to go out and see the world, so I went on a boat and I shipped myself off to just kind of anywhere, really.
Should Salaki Raging Bolt's passed out? Should we poke at this? Not say the banned word, but like.
I think the only reason we would ever do that is in case we need the other one.
Well, I'm gonna whisper to you. What if we say like, do you have anything traumatic relating to Marines?
I honestly think that would trigger it.
Yeah. Okay, Oswald, you're 3 people in one. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Yeah.
Well, I know I have the third eye and everything, but that's the only 3 I have.
Your eyes like change.
You also have 3 swords.
No, I just
yeah.
have the 2, and I show my scimitar
Oh,
and rapier.
he does
That's
only
all I
two.
have.
I'm a fool.
I'm not some wayward lost man trying to use some sword in his teeth or something.
Hold up, guys. That could be kind of sick. No, like imagine this, and I grab 3 wine bottles. I put one in my mouth, and I put the whole 2 up.
That's unsanitary.
If you put it like this, then you could technically,
Imagine you wearing a
I don't need
bandana?
to see. I don't need
Gemini
to see
walks
more
up.
of your.
She hooks her fingers into your nostrils and pulls your head back.
I am gonna draw the wine bottle.
I
What in
take
the world
the
do you
wine
think
bottle.
this little dinky neck of yours is going to do?
And I drop the wine bottle in my arms.
She swipes it from you, pops the cork, and starts downing it.
This is a weird drinking tradition. When does?
She glances down at her arm, sighs.
Lily, 90 degrees north, please.
Gemini, you tell him. He's 3 people.
She glances. She looks at Oswald. Her face darkens, and she just downs the rest of the wine bottle right there. And then she points it at you, flips it around.
You break every law on this stupid stretch of the ocean.
Well, I know you're pirates, but I haven't broken
I don't-
that many laws.
I don't know what is wrong with this crew, or what you're doing, or how you do the things that you do, but you sure do them. And it drives me to drink.
You saw him eat another devil fruit, right? You saw
I
him
did.
swim?
I did, with my own 2 eyes.
See? See, Oswald?
I
still question that you only opened this bar only recently. I don't know what you're talking about. I've only ever been me. I've only ever had Savon fruit. And I've never really had any traumatic experience. My parents were wonderful. The universities I've been to are wonderful.
Shoves it into your chest and walks towards the bar, kind of glances at Flint.
I'm gonna drink myself into a stupor. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Wake me up if anything crazy happens.
Or you go.
I guess I'm the navigator now. Better guess my third eye use.
Oswald, if we take a picture of the other you, then would you believe us?
No, to be honest, I don't believe I would.
What?
No one is three people in one. Sometimes people act a little differently around some people, but that's just social chameleoning.
Oswald, write a note. Wait, no. You have nothing to say to the other you. Okay, never mind. That's a dumb idea. I'm gonna get proof of this and I'm gonna show you.
I'm going to have to check
honestly, I'm gonna stop
psychological
this.
insanity. This is... We need a therapist.
Side quest unlocked.
That was the acquiring a side quest sound.
Indeed. Yes, it was.
What is the side quest? What's the pop-up?
It says, 3 eyes for 3 people. Help Oswald find out who he really is.
That's a good one. Okay,
Well, I'm going to go to Sir Helm, because I guess she has decided it's my turn now, so I'll be gone. And I turn around and walk up towards the helm.
As soon as you step outside, it starts snowing.
Oh, this is fun.
All right.
So,
over the next couple of... we're going to say that this takes several days of you guys traveling this stretch of the Grand Line. Maybe, let's call it 4 days. 4 days of travel, nothing super crazy happens. Well, let's let the dice...
Yeah, baby.
All right. One particularly foggy morning, 3rd day of travel, you hear pirates!
Ooh.
Guys, that's us! Guys, we're the pirates!
Everyone prepare!
I'm so excited!
We're pirates! We're officially pirates!
We're finally pirates! Oh, I'm gonna kill these people.
Oh.
Flint is like, oh.
Hey, Lou, question. How many hockey points do I have total?
You have
Am I
8.
still drunk in the hold?
Okay.
No, this is a couple days later, so unless you have raided the bar a second time, you're fine.
Let's say I did that because, you know...
I'm gonna have to put a lock on it just like him. Just like Solaki.
This is why we don't let him near food items.
Okay. Okay.
No, oh well, I can't take it back now. It is the way it is.
That is a
Still take it
constant
back.
evil.
I would allow you to take it back.
You can take it back. Come on, you can
While
take
you
it
guys
back.
are arguing over the wine, you
If
hear...
DM can let me take it back, I will. If not, I will.
You said it, dude.
Dang.
Ah.
You're drunk.
Am I not like watching over my bar?
You are. I'm gonna say you managed to stop him before he drank all of it.
Yay!
But he certainly did give it a good old college try.
Raging Bull,
And
I'm
you
gonna
hear a-
kill you.
I don't hear you because I'm drunk.
Gentlemen, I need you on all decks. All
Yeah.
hands.
Gemini,
Wait, can I have a
Gemini
conscience
slams
but
the
in
door
a
open.
stupor?
she slams the door open with a big smile on her face.
Excuse me, everyone. We're currently being sought!
Ah, whatever. I'll get on the cannons, shoot him down, whatever.
All right. You head up to the deck where, well, actually, upon hearing all hands on deck and we're currently being shot, the dining room begins to transform.
Ooh.
You see Lily's eyes glowing a dangerous green color as she lifts her hands, and the walls begin to change. Barrels begin to form in the side of the ship, along with ammunition made out of dense wooden cannonballs.
Okay.
What?
She glances over at Gemini.
This mod of concentration. Someone steer. We're on it, Lily. Okay.
She looks down at Raging Bolt.
Never mind. Oswald, we need you on the helm.
Yes, we do.
All right, you take your position at the helm. Salaki, you can help Lily aim down here.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
Cool.
You just get a spyglass and kind of call out a couple of commands, and you'll be all right. Flint, what are you doing?
I am going to the top deck, and I'm trying to drag Raging Bolt with me.
Okay.
Do the water thing.
You eventually get him up onto the top deck, and see indeed a small marine warship, the symbol of the world government, and the marine flag flying high.
How are we doing this? What are we gonna do?
Upon sitting at the helm for a moment, Oswald kind of realizes, oh, I'm not wearing my wreath, and kind of just puts it on.
There you go. All right. Okay.
Oswald,
Yeah,
I have
what
an
are you-
idea.
Yeah.
Get us close to them.
Okay, if you say so.
All right. You spin the helm, and the Lily of the Valley turns towards the attackers. As you notice that the cannons actually follow the position of the enemy ship down below. Salaki, I need you to go ahead and make me a quick perception check. Okay. 14, not too bad. Lily's eyes open, and you notice a couple of the cannons aren't quite aiming exactly where they need to be.
Oi, Lily! Move the cannons!
Oh, right. Sorry.
They are readjusted, and she gets an angry look on her face.
Don't hurt my family.
5 cannons fire off extremely fast-moving cannonballs that fly through the air and then sharpen into wicked points midair.
Wow.
Ooh.
They begin to make a screaming noise as they cut through the air. And I'm going to go ahead and roll to see how many of those hit.
I've got a quick question when you're done rolling.
Yep. Okay. So 2 of those hit. 1 is a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
With it, 3 of them just barely managed to miss the ship. 1 slams into the bow of the ship and seems to do some damage as it tears straight through and rips out the other side. The third one slams into the mast,
Oh.
which then move timber falls over the side of the ship and lands into the water. The ship slows to a crawl.
Nice, Lily.
My question was gonna be, how big is the ship, and does it look like something we can handle? But I think it is.
Yeah, it's just like a small little patrol warship.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm kind of interested. Hey, Flint, you want to go cause havoc?
I was thinking of jumping on it. We can
Yeah,
keep the
let's go.
Marines hostage.
Sure.
Getting children for the first time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Safe.
Yep. Thank
How
you.
close are
I'm
the
gonna
Marines?
start walking over.
Gemini takes one look at the Lily of the Valley and one look at the Marine ship, one look at Raging Bolt, who is groggily standing to his feet and swaying and falling over.
You know,
Oh, your mic died.
Wow, she turned into a robot.
Yep. And I
That's
thought
my
you were
thing.
the cyborg.
Me, ma, there I am.
Yeah.
Hello.
She just kind of sees Raging Bolt fall over.
You know what? I need stress relief. I just do.
How
They
close
start
is he?
drinking as
swim over?
well.
Raging Bolt, what?
I'm saying, does she start drinking as well for her stress reliever? And now we're
No,
all
she
gonna
pulled
be
out her mix.
Oh, okay.
How are you gonna get over? Because he can fly. I can fly.
You know what? I have an idea.
And
Man, I
She
sure
is going
hope she
to-
doesn't shoot out of the cannon.
she is going to start climbing up the mast, jump onto one of the ropes, and begin to slowly flip once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And she's going to use her subclass's ability to throw things really freaking hard to throw herself really freaking hard.
Wow.
I'm
Right,
going
Flint,
to
let's get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
fly
going to
over.
make an attack roll. She is the attack.
He is the attack.
15! Not
Wow.
bad.
That'll do.
Boom! Letting go of the rope with a almost like an earth-shattering snap sound. She cracks through the air and starts flipping towards the marine ship. Flint, Salaki, what are you doing?
I'm flying over.
Jumping over.
All right, Flint, you turn your lower half and fire without leaving so much as a scorch mark on your deck. Your control is getting very good. Salaki, you use moonwalk, kick off the air, kick, moving closer to the marine ship. Seeing you
How
coming,
fast is his flying speed? I just want to know.
120
his
feet.
is, yeah.
Okay, so I'm half as fast as you.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Flint, you catch up with Gemini as she's flying through the air, and she lands superhero style. You explode. What do you want to do? Go ahead and tell me.
I am going. Are there any Marines on the deck?
There are plenty on the deck.
Okay, I'm going to try and do this thing which I did when we were fighting the pirates last time. I'm going to fly directly over them and like send a fireball from my feet onto his head.
Okay.
Like, kick it
would
down
this be
onto
an
him.
attack roll or a saving throw?
I suppose an attack roll, because I'm throwing
Alright,
the
go
fire
ahead.
on them.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
I
This is just to the one guy.
Yeah, I think it would only hit one guy. I
Okay.
believe it's gonna be this. I think I rolled a 5.
No, you set it up wrong.
Did I? Okay, I'll just
think
roll
so.
1d20.
It did.
Okay.
20 plus proficiency plus mastery. I got a natural 1.
Sorry.
Oh.
Can you not lucky that?
Oh yeah, I suppose I can. I gotta type it again, I'm sorry.
You can press the up key.
What?
Oh, or you can do that.
That's right. I don't think that's right.
That's not
I do
right.
not think
not
that is
it.
correct. Lie.
Okay.
Holy crap.
19.
131 to
19.
hit.
All right, easily enough. You hover above him, and your legs still transformed into fire. You just kind of thrust downward, and he screams as. Go ahead and roll damage.
Believe that is the damage I can currently do.
11 points of fire damage to poor cadet over here. Let's see, does that kill him? It does not, but he is writhing on the ground and screaming.
Great, you're torturing the poor guy.
I'm sorry.
I'm drunk. I don't know what's happening. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Was that an entire action, or would I also have a second attack?
No, it's going to be one of your attacks.
Okay, I'm going to land directly on his head, then point my hand down onto his head in the shape of a gun and shoot him.
Okay, roll the hit with advantage.
24.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
22 fire.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, I would have gotten a natural 20 on the second.
Okay.
There we go.
He's dead. Like ultra hard.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
It does matter.
Marissa, how do you want to do this?
I don't care. I don't care how he wants to do this. He doesn't have a head. And as you look down through the smoldering hole that you just put through the ship, several Marines kind of look at you from below, putting their heads through the hole and looking up, and then slowly turning and looking down, where you hear bloop. A geyser of water just starts flooding into the ship as Marines start screaming.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody get the Tauren bitch and one!
After that,
Gemini.
I'm gonna jump off of his head.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
head?
you've successfully put a hole in the ship. It is taking on water.
Back to the ship. Man, I don't think I need to do anything.
I yell out
Gemini
to the group to make sure they know. I put a hole in the bottom of the ship.
Oh my gosh. This is not enough to... She looks angry. Walks over
Almost
to
there.
She walks over to the fallen mast, grabs it, and
Wow.
with a heave of effort...
Oh my
dear.
god.
He is tired.
Necessary.
into the air
Drunken rage.
over her head and starts spinning it like a freaking bow staff.
Wow.
She then jumps into the air, grabs the mast, and roars down, saying, "Take this, you stupid cat!"
Oh no.
Smashing it into the helm, which just crumbles. The captain's quarter crumbles, and the floor underneath that crumbles as she cleaves part of the ship in half using the freaking mast, which then snaps like dry lumber.
Wow.
I'm going to, after having observed that, I'm going to try to shout to them, "Don't forget the valuables!"
That's what I'm
We have a
trying to
habit of
get.
doing that.
We keep forgetting. Thank you, Oswald.
Salaki,
Yo.
before you can arrive, the Marines are going to point their guns at Gemini and Flint. Flint, they go through you.
Because, fire. Logia shenanigans.
Indeed, Logia shenanigans.
Logia user.
As for Gemini, miss.
Wow.
That one hits, but his friend who got a natural one shot him in the foot, so he gets disadvantage to miss. Miss. So yeah, in their blind panic,
They're all just shaky. Like, bang, 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 bang.
unfortunately, flintlock rifles are not that accurate.
And the only guy that had the willpower enough to actually aim just gets shot in the foot.
Oh my god.
Back of the calf, actually. He just screams out and falls to one. Damn it, Gerald! Gerald. So, Salaki, that's when you arrive.
Hey! And the first thing Salaki does, he shaves in front of a guy. Howdy, this is how you shoot a gun. And he's just going to unload.
Oh god. Okay, roll to hit.
Sure, I'm gonna range his focus just to make sure that it hits.
Why?
I want to kill this guy. Salaki shot. Just in case I got a nat 20.
Both
Nope.
of those hit.
Oh yeah, I get 2 shots.
Max damage
Bang.
for both.
Bang. Oh wait, plus I got Dunkata. Hold up. I got 2d8.
He's dead.
10.
He's already
I don't
dead.
think I got anything else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your first shot brains him. Your second shot shoots him through the heart. Your third shot, you don't even shoot 3 times, but he's so dead. He's so dead.
Oh my god.
And I grin a sharky grin.
You overkilled him by 22 hit points.
Name's Salaki Same. We're the Lily Pirates. Hand over everything you have.
Flint, you were then doused in water as the hole that you has shot through just explodes.
I jumped off the guy's head.
Okay, it's still raining down.
Aw. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not enough to hinder you, but it's slightly uncomfortable.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
You're on a short timer now, you know, devil fruits and all, can't swim.
You're right. After Salaki says that, though, I'm gonna yell out, "Surrender! Give us all your money, and we'll let you live."
I think we're gonna die anyway.
Can't let them live.
Well, they can call out for other Marines.
Their ship has had their back end destroyed by its mast, which, by the way, has been upended. Then, freaking Flint over here decides to put a freaking fireball-sized hole in the hull.
Lived through the Titanic. They can call for help after we leave.
Not to mention the fact that Lily absolutely beamed the ship first.
We might let you live. Maybe.
So repairing the ship in a timely manner.
Oh, dang it, I do get 3 shots.
Ah, you just went bang bang.
Shot him again.
oh my gosh.
I like
As
to
you
imagine
guys-
you just muttering this.
As Flint, as you yell that out, one of the Marines steps forward. He looks terrified.
I am Lieutenant Daniel. If you can guarantee the lives of the men on the ship, we will give you the valuables that we have been given charge over.
Guarantee crap. Their ship's sinking.
Okay, somebody figure out how to patch that hole and fix the hull and put the mast back up
Well,
and fix that guy's hole. in his
Like
head.
to, you could yell to me and I could call for Cuddy Flam.
I was actually gonna
He,
say.
Anywho,
The lieutenant starts to go pale.
Call,
Call men to the lifeboats.
we will let you get in the
Oh.
lifeboats.
yeah, we'll let you go. And we won't turn you into whatever happened to everyone. And I point to the guy with the hole in his, with the no head,
Are we
and the
the
guy
bad
with
guys?
2 holes.
Or the captain, preferably.
Oh yeah.
He points to what used to be the captain's quarters.
Oh, was he in there?
Unfortunately.
Ooh, that's a shame. Yeah, you're marine dogs anyway. It doesn't matter. And I slap him on the back.
Indeed.
Give us the valuables and give us 4 guns. I have a funny idea.
Oh! Hear me out. I get 2 extra arms.
The guy starts to go pale as the deck of the ship is getting noticeably closer to the water.
You better hurry.
Gemini walks up to the
From Savata Line.
Gemini walks up to the captain's quarters. And just kind of rips the door open.
Ooh, treasure chest.
Get it.
She grabs it with one arm, places it on her shoulder, and stalks out.
Yeah, this'll do.
Is that it?
Is that all you
Well,
had?
It's the funds that we've been given for our voyage. Now, can I please get to the lifeboats?
Oh, one last question. Where's your armory?
But it's currently 3 feet underwater.
Okay,
Gemini.
Give me your gun,
Hear me out.
Lieutenant.
I am not going to go get moored. No, I'm not doing that.
But I want a gun!
Black, we can get you a gun.
Yeah!
Just looking at them chatter, just kind of shakes his head a little bit.
Go to your lifeboat.
Fun.
Give me your gun, Lieutenant, and then you can leave.
He thrusts a rifle into your hand and runs after the rest of the men.
Rifle. Okay, goodbye,
Man.
Lieutenant. I fly away.
So nice. And I start jumping beside you.
You know, after you threaten their lives and wreck their ship.
As
Maybe we should start a thing where we like take a piece of each flag from each marine ship we break.
that'd be cool.
We can like display it.
I'm gonna fly back over and get the flag.
Yeah.
Okay. You do so, right? Well, actually, no, you don't, because the flag was attached to the mast.
Oh.
Oh, has the
Oh, yeah,
deck
they're
already
kind of
sunk?
underwater now.
Yeah, the mast is very gone.
Darn. Gemini.
she just shrugs.
Do you want a flag, or do you want your navigator to be less stressed? Because trust me, a stressed navigator is a bad navigator, and a bad navigator is a dead pirate crew.
I mean, we didn't die last time.
You know, I kind of feel evil for what we just did, but they kind of started it.
Why?
Well, like,
Dude, you've not seen the things Marines have done. I mean, maybe you have, but...
They are very bad. But, like, I killed a cadet.
I mean...
Killed is a very nice word
I-
to use for what happened there.
I did too, and I don't feel bad about it.
What do they call turning someone to ashes?
Cremation?
I cremated him.
Okay.
Spread his ashes among the sea. I think Marine would want
How
that
did
kind
we
of
done,
death.
gentlemen? Considering the boat is now probably 40 feet under the water.
Should...
She Gemini puts the treasure chest down, pops it open. This is the part where I get to roll some money.
Money! Yay!
There's
Oh, I should've stolen my
320,000
pen.
berries in there.
Oh.
This...
Add it to the ship funds.
The amount
We
of
have one of
money
those?
kind of makes me think it was even less worth it. I feel evil. I'm gonna contemplate my mortality for a few hours.
I
Get
can
out of
make
my
you a
room.
pie if that would make you feel better.
That would make me feel a lot better, actually.
Ooh, what if I made a wine pie? I put wine in the pie.
After hearing pie, I'm just gonna shout, post-raid pie party!
Ooh.
Post-trade
Hold
pie
on, let
party.
me get the
sure.
kitchen. Oh, straight pie party!
My...
You guys enjoy your post-raid pie party. What kind of pie do you make?
I'm going to request
What is
cherry
the
pie.
sound?
We'll go for a cherry pie in reminiscence of the fire and the blood.
Well, I was thinking a reminiscence of Jaya in One Piece.
All right.
What?
Maki's back, by the way.
Hi.
Hello, Maki!
Maki! We
Good
can
to
have
be
more than
back.
ship noises.
Well, the ship noises are from Roll20.
Yeah.
All right. So, you all continue the rest of the day without incident.
Do I wake up at some point?
Yes, you do. You wake up to the smell of pie.
No!
I
Stay
am
away
killing
from my
pie.
pie!
I am so hungry after being drunk with no food for a whole day.
No!
Raging
No!
Bolt, I'm gonna kill you.
Raging Bolt, I will make you eat cat food for the rest of our trip. For the next 4 islands, I will force you to eat cat food if you lay a finger on this pie.
You get one slice like the rest of us.
Yeah. Lily gets 2 because she's cute.
I'm yelling, my head is killing me.
That's what
Nobody
you get.
cares. I'll throw water on you again.
Gentlemen,
I raise my
gentlemen,
hand.
gentlemen, let's not yell. He has a headache, remember?
He deserves
I
it.
can literally fix that, I think. Maybe.
Question is, do you
I will
want
try
to?
traditional methods before you use your devil fruit, okay? Let's save our energy for the bigger matters. And I'm gonna go over and begin trying to assess the damages.
Okay. Typical hangover symptoms. Give him enough water to get rehydrated, and he'll be all right.
All right.
Water, you say?
No. If you lay so much as a drop of too much water in this man's mouth, I will personally flay you.
Why is
Listen,
this guy white knighting me? I'm terrible.
Listen, you may be
my
a doctor,
patient.
but my devil fruit
I'm
is the
going to
ultimate
look-
Dr. Devil Fruit.
I'm going to look Raging Bolt dead in the eye. You are my patient now. And
Oh
you
no. I
If they do
somehow
anything
feel
to you-
intimidated.
I'm going to murder him. You know how you protect your pies, Salaki?
Yeah.
This man is my pie.
Oh my, what?
You gonna eat him?
That's
I didn't
weird,
know you liked
man.
Imagine that's protectiveness times 4. If you touch
Wait,
this
so-
man in any harmful way, I would personally use all of my medical knowledge to show you where, let's just say, there's 206 bones in the human body and half of them are in your hands and feet.
Are you two together
Well-
now?
What?
That's pretty gay,
Can I
man.
say? Can I say it?
Oh, no.
Already else said it.
Oh, there goes.
You know, I'm gonna walk away for now.
Come on, Rick. We are going to the sick bay, okay? We
I
need
don't
to
want
have
to
your
be
sass
around the love triangle.
I'm gonna have to study at-based foods because apparently you want to eat. You want to eat.
There is
I don't know.
Gust of cold wind that sweeps the ship.
Uh-oh.
You all hear Gemini running across the top of the deck.
Oh, wow. Land ho!
Already?
Finally,
It's been 4 days.
Already?
place my feet on solid ground again.
All right. You all step out onto the deck and witness, first of all, that mist that you had seen earlier has just gotten more intense. You, one second. I'm trying to find a good piece of music for this.
Yeah, music is important. It sets the mood. Take your time, brother.
It's more like all the people on this island will be missed.
I know.
Boo.
Salaki.
I vomit because not of my alcoholism, but because of the bad joke.
Salaki, sorry.
You all see piercing through the mist looks like a massive mountain range. You can feel blowing gently from this landmass a wave of cool, fresh air. The wind is pleasant, and as the mist begins to clear, the sun shines through. And you can see people flying around the windswept mountains
What?
on some kind of gliders.
Avatar. The Winged
see-
Tribe.
You see a squadron of them seem to break off and swoop down towards the Lily of the Valley.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You hear as one of them flies over top of you, rustling the sails. Lily kind of looks with awestruck wonder as another one starts spinning into the air before seemingly stalling and then coming straight down towards the deck. With practice ease, the glider upon the person's back is clipped into place, the wings folded up, and the lithe figure lands on the deck. She's wearing blue, almost what looks like leathery armor, and is wearing flowing cloths from the shoulders and around the hips. She kind of glances up. She has chestnut brown hair and slightly
So she's
darker,
not bald, not the Avatar.
slightly darker complexion, and is wearing like a pair of aviator goggles. One of
Who
her
are you?
hands drifts towards her side, which has a rapier.
State your
Brr.
business.
We pirates, and we
No,
we
you're so
set our
dumb.
posts.
Will,
Stop saying the
don't
pirates.
say that.
We literally have a Jolly Roger. There's nothing getting out of it.
I realize I'm holding a rifle in my hands and put it behind my back.
I'm actively holding my gun.
Your gun is her
how-
arm.
Ma'am, what is your name?
I am Elysia.
Would you like to have a drink?
Not on an unknown ship, no.
Oh, maybe we can
Yeah,
get to
I
know
don't
each other
believe that
and
would be
not
good.
fight.
Hey, gentlemen, could I do the talking, please?
Oh no.
This is gonna be so bad.
Hello, Elysia. Is that your name, correct? Yeah?
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
not-
my name is Oswald Octavius. It is good to meet you. And I'm going to put my hand forward to, like, shake hers.
I asked you to state your business. Please state your
Well-
business.
Okay. No formal introductions. That is fine. We are here just
seeking somewhere to land for a little while and
We're on an adventure.
basically just hang out, we're drifting.
We haven't had visitors to this island in over 6 years. Well, aside from the ones that showed up last week, but
Is
Well, then I
it
guess
problematic?
So you've
no,
had
of course not.
series of
We formed an
lessons.
alliance with them.
But that's good. Well, you don't have any problems to solve or anything like that?
Her eyes kind of narrow.
What do you know of our squalls?
Literally nothing. We just follow the log posts.
Every island we find, there's a problem and we fix it and we... Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's
fix.
Yeah.
Well-
Scrap Island, we just kind of
Yeah.
watched. And, well, actually, that was us.
Yeah.
One of the guys,
Yeah.
another one of the riders swoops down and folds up his glider as well and lands. He stands up, his sandy blonde hair and dark skin. He kind of crosses his arms. You can see 2 scimitars at his side. These people causing problems, Lady Alicia.
No, I don't think so. I think they're... Though I do smell blood on them, I don't think they're going to be a problem to us specifically. And even if they are,
She kind of gently
Notices that one has a rapier and one has a scimitar. He goes, "Oh, those are some wonderful weapon choices." And I kind of like gesture towards my hips, one being a scimitar and one being a rapier on my side.
She kind of raises an eyebrow.
we're wind riders. We need to be light on our equipment.
Use guns?
Makes sense. I would
No.
not imagine so. Guns require ammo, gunpowders. There's a lot of extra weight there. And considering they're an aviation-based forces, wouldn't be very
I mean-
practical.
I can fly perfectly well with my guns.
Well, you know moonwalk.
I
Okay,
feel fine
so
with
you don't
mine.
have anything.
Moon what? Is that what it's called?
I mean, yeah, it's something that I tried to learn at one point, but you know, but that was for that Cirque du Soleil type thing I was going to do, but
Lady Alicia.
never panned out.
Yes, Hefner?
I think they might be stupid.
Yeah.
Right, I can hear that. My perception's really good.
I think we're
No,
wasting our
we're not
time here.
stupid. We just constantly conversing, which is nice. I do have to say.
Are
Anyhow,
you guards
She
or
narrows
something?
her eyes, steps back towards the bow of the ship, steps up onto the railing, and re-engages her glider, and then pulls her aviator goggles back over her eyes.
Hey, wait!
Hefner? What?
Don't fly away yet. Explain.
Yeah, why'd you show up
You
here?
just jumped on our ship, said, "Why are you here?" And then you're gonna fly
Hey,
away.
Hey, Flint,
Yes,
Flint,
you're not a threat.
lady.
Oh. You
Yes,
sell your
we are-
gliders?
I don't get it.
I don't think they would. It seems like more of a military secret type thing. Anyhow, be on your way. It
You
was
sell
wonderful
gliders,
meeting
but
you,
you'll break your
Alicia.
neck using one.
What, you
Say
do?
it.
Of course. This is Zephyr Isle, the land of the winds.
You guys have a wind-based devil fruit user anywhere?
It's weird.
What? No.
Ah,
It's the island.
I thought it'd
You
be
don't
cool. You know, like a wind logia? That'd be pretty sick.
Every second that I talk to you, I get angrier.
Gemini
I
just
grow on
raises
you.
her hand.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Come on, Gemini, you love me.
What?
I'm great.
You're gonna tell me that you people are normal?
I have a gun to give to a
Miss
monkey.
Alicia,
I'm leaving
I
this conversation.
apologize.
Wait, you're giving the gun to the monkey?
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Miss Alicia, I recommend you leave pretty swiftly. They seem to be giving the Bongo Boss the rifles.
I want to put gliders in my back.
Don't attract attention to the monkey gun, man. This is we're all
Mildred.
retarded.
Please, for the love of all that is holy on the Grand Line, just give this lady 2 minutes to stink.
We've given it like 30 seconds.
I want 5 minutes to leave. Is there anything else that you're going to accost me with before I leave?
It takes you 5 minutes to get off the ground? It feels very inefficient.
Yeah, like, look, I fly into the air. That was
Yeah,
really
and I
fast.
start jumping into the air.
Miss Olivia, you, whatever your name is, you are excused.
She
Ribbit, we should have like a competition.
she slowly glances over to the tall man with the sandy blonde hair.
Hefner, mark them down on the watch list.
Right away, Lady Elysia.
You're gonna be watching us? That's so cool. The world
That's
government's
really
watching us
creepy.
too.
She
Don't say
jumped.
that.
She does a gentle little hop off the bow, and out of nowhere, a gust of wind catches the glider, and she's gone.
I told you, Wind Devil fruit.
That was
The,
weird.
What's your
the guy
name,
does the same thing.
Ah, well, off he goes.
Do they all have Wind Devil fruits?
No, it's something to do with the island and the gliders. I'm sure there's a lot of science and well-known studies
Oh my
behind
gosh,
them
you're
all.
being so smart right now. Just tell me how they work.
You know what? For you, I would explain it to you like you're 4. It's magic, okay?
Wait, everyone,
Magic?
we need to congratulate
Oswald
someone
just
on
face
something.
palms.
I've been
Wait,
off the
wait.
ship for the past 10 minutes waiting for you guys to stop being stupid.
You guys have okay. So let's say that you've docked at this point.
Wait,
Notably, there
Yeah.
are no man-made structures in the area. You just jump off the ship, and are actually going to have to row. Well, no, Lily can walk.
we need to congratulate Raging Bolt on not attacking the woman as soon as she landed on the ship.
I think he'd learn after being, you
Lucky
know,
happened to his-
absolutely destroyed by an emperor.
You did a good job this time, Raging Bolt.
I scoff and keep walking.
You do so. So, you all find yourselves at the foot of one of these giant gravelly mountains, and you see a very, very thin valley carved through. A freezing wind blows through, ruffling your hair.
I'm giving the
My
gun
skin's
to the
gonna
monkey.
dry out.
Okay, which monkey are you giving the gun to?
I think it'd be funny if I gave it to one of the small ones. So I'm gonna find Blue and give the gun to Blue.
Blue graciously accepts the gun and waddles down below deck.
I don't know
Before
why,
you
but I
guys-
feel like we should be giving him dots.
Have fun with that, Blue.
Gemini's going to stay on the ship. Cuddy Flame wants to go with you guys this time.
Oh, Cuddy! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
We're
Welcome
going
to
on an
party.
adventure.
Yeah.
I really
Ooh,
want to
looks like
study their
something
tech.
today.
Does Boulder want to come with us?
The boulder is going to stay and guard the ship this time.
Okay.
Thank you, the boulder. We are so
He-
grateful for you.
Thank you,
He
Boulder.
salutes you lazily.
Hey, use his full name, Ribbit. The Boulder.
His full name is Boulder. You made
No,
up
his
the...
name is the Boulder.
Okay, he's the
Your
Boulder.
flavor.
As you guys are arguing and walking through this little crevasse that has been carved through between these two mountains, suddenly you're hit with a gust of cool, refreshing air. You kind of shield your eyes from the sudden light, and as you blink, your eyes adjust, and you see a paradise of rolling green hills, wind-swept valleys full of wheat, and then the valleys of wheat lift up into the air, seemingly supported by what look like green bubbles. You see a particular kind of bird with almost like a woodpecker looking head flap over and perch on one of the bubbles, which is opaque. You can't quite see through it, and tend to a nest that is inside one of the bubbles. It looks over and pecks a bug off of one of them, and that's when you notice a person with a glider fly down, perch on this piece of floating dirt that is supported by these buoyant air-filled bubbles, and start tending to the crops. And indeed, you see many more houses supported on these bubbles, built into the cliff sides of the mountains surrounding this beautiful little valley. Built on top of stilts is an entire village with what looks like a farmer's market, and every single thing is aerodynamic and built to flow with the wind. That's
You know-
when you notice
Uh-oh.
the smell of fried meats.
Ooh.
You see children
splurge.
running around. You see children running around with ornate kites, and others kind of with almost like the Chinese New Year dragons flowing in the wind behind them, dancing and singing and laughing and setting up stalls and playing instruments. It appears they're gearing up for a festival.
Ooh,
Nothing bad ever
I
happens
could
in
get used to
festivals.
this place.
exactly. I like it here.
They say the same thing about meetings.
Another pleasing gust blows through the valley. What would you all like to do?
I frolic
Fun.
through the fields, chasing butterflies.
You
Salaki
do
immediately runs towards the fried chicken.
All right, you
Must
do
learn.
so. There is no fried chicken, but it appears that there are very, very thin slices of beef that are thrown onto a grill and very quickly flipped over and over and over and over again.
Korean style.
Yeah.
You! And he points at the chef.
Oh, kind of a man with darker complexion and sandy, or salt and pepper, graying hair. He kind of looks at you and gives you a kind smile.
How can I help you?
They call me Salaki Same. I want to cook good. I'm a cook, but I want to learn more.
All
Teach
right.
me your ways.
My name is Aja.
And he kind of points to some of the spices that he's been using.
Watch carefully, Salaki.
And he begins to put on what you can only describe as a performance. Every motion that he does is not wasted. It's almost a flowing dance, the way that he does things. Flipping, 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 spicing, flipping, spicing. And the entire while, he has a serene smile on his face. Flips it in the air, puts a plate underneath it, it lands on it, and he hands it to you.
Salaki is at this point on his knees with his arms by his side, looking at this, crying. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Everything we do here honors the wind, even the way we prepare our food.
You are a master. Your craft.
Thank you very much, but it takes at least this much in order to be part of this festivity.
Thank you for this demonstration.
You're more than welcome, Salaki. Here,
And I'll
it's
give
on the
him,
house.
how many berries do I give him? Oh, cool. Thank you. And I put it in my, what does it taste like? Yummy, yummy?
Oh, you bite into it and it just melts.
Salaki, it takes everything Salaki has. Well, no, he does. He staggers and he falls over, holding the plate with one hand. The flavors, the spices. It's so warm and juicy. How?
Warm and juicy and light.
I don't understand this.
You hear hey, hello again.
Huh?
You look up and you see the sandy-haired guy from earlier, kind of like looking at you a little sheepishly. Hey, you're kind of blocking the flow of traffic. Can you maybe get
I
out
put
of
my
the
hand
middle?
up to him. I put a finger up to him. Shush.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is art. You mustn't disturb it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just tell them to
you
go
are-
around me or like fly over, whatever. I don't know.
You
Yes.
are disturbing the peace, and not everybody can fly. Only the Wind Riders.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And Salaki gets back up, and immediately his interest peaked. And then he starts
points-
like feeding himself, eating very rapidly.
He points to the kind of the middle of this valley area.
This is the northern side of the island, and this is the northern clan.
There are 4 of our clans in this on this island, the Zephyr Isle, and this, however, is the place of the Wind Temple. And he points, and indeed you see a pyramid-shaped, beautiful, like marble temple floating in the middle of the valley. Surrounding it are motes of golden lights that just seem to slowly, gently spin around it.
Huh. You think it's possible to get that kind of technology for our boat?
Technology?
Yeah, whatever makes that temple fly.
Oh, well, we're not really sure.
Huh? How long have you guys lived here?
Oh, about 3,000 years.
And you still don't know? Has nobody ever, like, checked?
Well, a lot of the knowledge of how our rituals exactly work has been lost to time, especially 800 years ago.
800 years. And Salaki conjures water in his hands.
History check.
History, I'm an idiot, so this is not gonna go well. 12.
You know of the Void Century.
I see.
You have been around New World pirates.
I definitely have, yeah. Got it. I may have to investigate myself if you'll allow me, of course.
Do not go up to the temple. I can tell you that much. It's forbidden aside from anybody except for the priests and priestesses.
Why? What's so special about it?
It's a sacred place. I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, like, what are they doing there? Just like praying to wind? Like the
Pretty much, yeah. Zephyr is the
That's
very
what I'm telling you, man. If there was like a wind devil fruit user, he would be like literally a god here.
He kind of looks a little bit offended. We know what devil fruits are, and the power of this island does not come from that.
I'm just saying, like, if there was one of you who could control the wind, wouldn't they be like the
We
ultimate?
can all control the wind.
What?
I told you. We've been in harmony with
not
the
paying
wind for
attention.
3,000 years. I can see that.
Wait, is that like a localized thing, or can you do that anywhere?
Well, anywhere. We're at one with the wind.
How? Salaki gets very close.
He just takes a step back and holds up his hands. Hey, now, I am the captain of the guard, so, don't make me get you.
I mean, if you want to fight, we can, but I'd prefer not to.
Same, because then you would die.
Oh, wait, are you, like, actually strong?
I'm the captain of the guard, yeah, I have to be.
Don't make me get you.
Are you stronger than a cadet from the Marines?
Yes.
Are you stronger than that one guy who said Krakatoa?
I don't know who that is.
Well, I'll be on my way then. I don't know where my crew went. I just followed the smell of food.
Yeah. Stay out. Don't obstruct traffic anymore, or I'll have to give you a violation, okay?
All right, later. And Salaki starts jumping into the air to avoid traffic, like a true pirate.
Be careful. And as you're
whatever.
jumping through the air,
It's not like I'm gonna get hit or anything. There's no cars up here.
you are hit by a gust of wind that smashes you back down to the ground.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Flying over, floating down slowly is Alicia, who has her arms crossed.
You.
Restricted airspace.
Is that a thing? I thought you were the only ones who could fly. This feels like a rule exclusively made for me.
She kind of smiles.
And what if it is?
I mean, you're mean.
She shrugs. Then her eyes harden. She glances towards the sky.
No, not now. Not now.
Uh-oh.
You hear a bang, 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 and everybody in the streets looks up, their eyes wide with fear. The man at the stall where you got the food. No, we were almost done with preparations. Why now? Alicia just looks down.
Of course it would be right now. They want to instill.
You guys really need to give me context.
She glares.
Somebody has turned the winds against us.
What?
And as you look, the sky above quickly starts darkening. People begin to scream and run around. Squall incoming! Squall incoming! And-
Well, isn't that something that happens on the ocean?
Hevner, the captain of the guard, runs up to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. We need to get you to one of the shelters. Come on.
I could take it.
Everybody else, what have you been doing?
I've been attempting to steal meat from the food shack this whole time.
Okay, sleight of hand check.
You got it. Let's go sleight of hand.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Natural 1. Yep, they don't see you.
Wow.
You have successfully stolen meat.
I've been
Flint,
stuffing my face for the past
Hello.
like whole conversation that Salaki-sama has been having.
you're just standing there.
No one's asking if I paid for it because I just assume I have.
Flint and Oswald, where are you guys at?
Is this before or after the squall?
This is before.
Okay. Well, I think, Oswald, I heard you say you were going to ask someone a favor earlier, if you remember. If you want to go first.
I was gonna ask Cuddy Flam. It's like, Cuddy Flam, could I ask you a favor?
Maybe.
During the travel over, could you make me either a prod or a muzzle, please?
Oh, what?
What?
A prod or a muzzle?
What for what? For
Okay.
You're not going to muzzle the cat, are you?
No, well, that is an idea. But
You know I'm a
I was more
dinosaur,
referring.
right?
You know what? You don't have to do that. I'm just a little frustrated. Anytime we go somewhere new, we always end up doing something that makes people think other not so greatly of us, and I just try to rein them in. I've tried all the traditional lessons, and I'm going to just have to go back to my hoarding days.
A muzzle?
Okay. I'm a little busy with other projects at the moment, but I'll think about it.
I'm not going to let you
Okay.
muzzle me.
So just give me, honestly, just give me a metal stick that's a little zappy. That's all I need.
That I can do. I can
Don't
whip
do
that
that
up.
for him. Don't do that for him, Cuddy Flam.
Why? I'm turning our ship into a jet for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Leave me and my genius alone.
I wanted to look for a shop that can make signs.
Okay, easily enough. People are building shops and stuff, so there's plenty of lumber laying around, and somebody lends you their expertise. He's a older gentleman with smile wrinkles, this kind of weathered look from hard work in the sun.
Hello there. You said you needed a sign, yes?
Yeah, for my new bar.
Oh, yes, wonderful. Grand opening recently?
Yeah. I
Wonderful.
wanted to kind of look fiery, if that makes sense.
I'll see what I can do. My name is Upgo.
Upgo? Upgo?
What's up, Goal?
Upgo.
Cool name.
Thank you.
So, like, how do you fly? How do you guys
Oh,
fly?
I can't fly. I can't fly. No, not me. I can manipulate the wind slightly, and
He opens up his
Whoa.
palm, and you see a tiny little whirlwind in it.
How?
but flight is for the priests and priestesses and the wind riders.
How do you guys do that?
We're at one with the wind.
What does that mean?
It means we've spent 3,000 years cultivating a culture of unity with the elements of nature.
Uh-huh.
It's not something that can simply be learned.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever understand.
Probably not.
Thanks for
We
explaining.
hardly
that.
do ourselves. I'll get to work on your sign.
Oh,
That's when you see the sky start to darken. The
Uh-oh.
alarm bells start to ring. and his bushy eyebrows raise in alarm. Oh no, we need to get to one of the shelters.
What's
And
happening?
he kind of looks longingly back towards his half finished shop, and then just shakes his head. It appears that the festival will be delayed.
What's happening?
The squall is here.
Squall.
Come. Yes,
Is that why this place is half finished?
it is this time. Yes. And he grabs you by the hand and starts pulling you along with the flow of the crowd. Recently,
Okay.
Lady Alicia has uncovered a plot within our people. We're not sure who, we're not sure why, but recently, some people have secretly been using their powers of wind manipulation to create these squalls. And for further reason that we do not understand, we can't control them.
Huh. Does this have anything to do with the people who came here a week ago?
Oh, no. Those are guests of Lady Alicia.
Who are they?
A pirate crew.
Do you know the name of their crew?
Where are you, Raging Bolt?
I am not with the rest of the group.
He was with Salaki.
Yeah, wasn't he with me eating the meat?
Yeah.
So you and Salaki are currently with the two guards. Flint, you're here. Oswald, are you with Flint and Cuddy?
I'd say I would have stuck with Cuddy Flam.
Okay, so you two are off on your own.
Yeah, wherever Cuddy Flam went, I kind of just went. I just kind of wanted to see the sights mainly.
The Upgo looks back at you. They call themselves the Animal Pirates.
Animal pirates.
Yes.
Have I heard of these people before?
Quick history check.
So am I with Flint right now? Hold on.
No, you're not. You said you're off on your own.
No, he's
Okay.
with Salaki.
Yeah.
Could I argue that since I'm a bounty hunter, I could get advantage
you
on
will.
this?
They're a little bit obscure.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of them before.
Well, they're an alright sort. A little bit shifty, but Lady Alicia is more than enough to keep them in check. She's very strong.
If you don't mind me asking, when did the first squall happen?
Last week.
Okay, so do you not see how that's suspicious?
No. The squalls began before they showed up.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, I didn't mean to mislead you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
No boingus.
Can I use lucky on this?
Yeah, it's your last point.
No, multiple days have passed.
Okay, this is going to be your second point then. I believe you used one earlier today.
12.
Okay, with a 12, yeah, you managed to barely grab onto one of the oriental trees that they've planted in this tiny little wooden village. Unfortunately, Upgo,
No!
he's pushed down the street and hits the ground and tumbles.
I'm gonna run after him.
All right, you do in another. A much more powerful gust slams down. You recognize this natural force. You experienced it a couple of days ago. These are very concentrated, very powerful microbursts. It slams down on the stall and it explodes like a grenade. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Okay. 23.
All right. I guess it doesn't matter because the chips of flame of wood just pass through you. Upgo, however.
I want to run over to him and try and shield him.
Okay. In that case, I want you to just roll a d20, add your devil fruit modifier and proficiency.
1d20 plus. Okay. 19.
Ooh.
As the shards rocket towards them, you reach your hand back and explode it forward into a gust of flame. Oh, goodness! Thank you.
Are you okay, Upgo?
My ankle.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
So-
I have seen this.
No, you are with Cuddy Flam. I'm going to say you guys are kind of on the left side of the village from where they are.
I'm going
You
to.
notice- You're helping him up?
I'm gonna try and pick him up.
Okay, he's very light. It's easy to do so.
Okay.
the wind.
All right. So, meanwhile, Oswald, one of the houses that is built on stilts, a microburst slams into one of the stilts, and you see it start coming down. A group of people are underneath it. They start screaming and trying to scatter. Three of the men band together and try and push it back with wind, but it seems that they're being disrupted by the squall.
I'm going to try and run over, and would my gorilla stance help in this case?
Yes, it would. It would give you advantage.
Okay, then I would switch into gorilla stance and grab the post and try to push it back.
Athletics, advantage.
Oh,
With a
that's
19,
so
not
yeah.
advantage.
With a 19, you grab onto the post, and for enough time, you hold back the entire house. The men stare at you for half a second in shock before, go, 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 go! They scatter. Your legs are burning, your arms are burning, you manage to get out of the way as the house slams down onto the ground right next to you. A couple of people look at you with wide eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and run past you, heading deeper into what looks like a thick tangle of woods. You see another group of people running towards the cliffs. There appear to be multiple safe places.
Okay. I'm in
Microburst.
full search and rescue mode at this point.
All right, go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
All right, perception. Dang it.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Not great. Roll a d20. All right. Slash R1 d20. Oh, that's a 29. Let's make that a 20.
Woo! Nice.
Wow.
Straight d20, baby.
You hear the tiniest, weakest little.
Oh, that puts me into a fury. I am going straight towards that, I'm in full stance charging towards that.
Yep, you charge towards it in bull stance. It appears to be the roof of a house that has been ripped off and is currently pinning down the leg of a small boy.
Yeah, no, not in my AO. What am I doing here? What's my roll?
Are you doing? You can try and lift it off of him.
I'm just ripping that thing off. I don't care. I'm ripping it apart, ripping it up. I don't care.
All right, athletics.
Getting it
check
off the
again.
child.
Yeah, with a 15, you in bull stance ram it. Boom! The roof is lifted up and kind of hovers, balancing on its weight before it starts slowly coming back down.
I'm going to attempt to catch it and kind of use my foot to kick the child out of the way.
All right, you. Okay. Another
The child
athletics
was
check.
pinned. Huh?
Another athletics check, please.
Athletics, baby. Oh, that's not going to be great.
Isn't
All
he
right,
in
you
bull
still-
stance? Doesn't he get advantage?
Bull stance does not grant strength.
Yeah, I'd have to have switched into gorilla, and I don't know if I would have had time to do so.
I'd say you could. It was at the apex of its lift for a decent.
Okay, yeah, then I'll say I would have switched into a gorilla stance because
All right,
I
so I'll
probably
let
would
you
have
get
realized
that
it and needed
21.
it.
Your
Yeah.
muscles bulging. Strain. Wait a second. It's not as heavy as the entire house. Yeah, you're
it's kinda
fine.
just the roof. Oh, okay, either way.
You're holding it, and the boy kind of gets to his feet. Thank you, and runs off towards the safe house with everyone else. With a heave of effort. Do what?
You go ahead first.
Yeah, with a heave of effort, you manage to get the roof off, the weight of it off of you, and toss to the side.
Okay. Is there anybody left, or am I safe to go? I guess that's a perception check.
Yes, one more perception check, please. With a 16, you do hear a couple more cries for help. You run off in their direction.
Okay.
Lucky. Raging Bolt.
Yo.
The squall seems to strike directly on you two and the guards. I need both of you to make strength saving throws, please.
Do I have enough time to react to it, or no?
You do not.
Okay.
Can I assume that
15.
when I heard the sirens, that I'm in my Allosaurus form and use that towards my strength check, or no?
I will allow that.
Okay. Oh crap. I rolled a 3, dude.
Dang. All right, Salaki, you are brought down to one knee, but you're okay.
I'm not okay.
No, you seem to be in the very center of the burst as it slams down on you. Your legs give out. Your chin hits the ground. Alicia is knocked from the sky and slammed into the ground with a gasp. And
Alicia!
And Hevner manages to keep his footing, though he stumbles. Lady Alicia! She kind of gets up from the ground, her eyes filled with fury.
You wish to disrupt our way of life.
And she lifts up into the sky.
You wish to hurt our people. You wish to cause fear in our festival. A time of rejoicing and a time of gladness. I swear it. I will find whoever is doing this, and I will end them.
Another microburst comes down, and she draws her rapier and glances up. Rearing back, the rapier seems to glint in what little light there is left. And with a roar of effort, she thrusts it forward. Daikaze! A piercing blast of wind slices straight through the microburst, continues upward, and cuts through the clouds. A single ray of sunlight shines down, illuminating her. Hevner just kind of chuckles.
That's Lady Elysia for you.
What the heck?
I told
Okay,
you.
sorry. I
strong.
got distracted. I'm gonna go look for injured people. So Lucky
Wait,
starts
wait,
running around.
But you're a pirate? Okay, he's gone.
I may be a pirate, but at heart, I'm a nice guy. Trust. Believe me. I've healed a lot of people in my time.
Raging Bolt, you stand to your feet. What are you doing?
I say the classic line. I have a bad feeling about this.
A scream cuts through
Not only the storm.
A scream cuts through the wind as you see a young man with brown hair being tossed like a rag doll. Alicia glances down, her glider snaps open. A gust of wind pushes her back, but she grits her teeth and blasts forward. She's going to try and catch him.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw some water at her. I'm gonna buff her a little bit. Elysia!
Oh, I forgot you had that.
Oh yeah! Elysia! Take this! And I throw water at her. Well, I put my fingers into a gun and I shoot.
All right. The spray of water dissipates in the wind, but it still mists her. And her eyes go wide. I'm gonna roll that in secret because I think that's super cool. Okay, that brings her total up to a dirty 20. As soon as the mist washes over her, she begins to glow blue and her eyes sharpen. There's a crack as the sound barrier is broken, and she catches the young man right before he can crack his head open on one of the buildings. She swoops up, and Raging Bolt, you feel him. He's deposited in your tiny arms.
Nice.
Oh, hello! You're a dinosaur!
And you are a weakling.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alicia,
sigh, and I take him towards the next available shelter because.
All right. So for you guys, that's going to be one of the cliff sides that's closest to you at the moment.
Okay.
Using your ridiculous dino speed, you charge over there and
Basically teleporting.
you find a space that is carved into the cliffs, and people kind of initially scream as they see you coming, but then they notice the boy in your hands, and he waves. He's like, "No, guys, it's okay. He's helping save us." One of the women goes, "Alto," and runs up to him, and kind of like just wraps him in a hug. I thought you got blown away. Well, I did, but I'm here now. And she just drags him into the safe house. Silaki, perception check, please.
Perpepin, 18.
You hear a cry for help, and you run off in a direction. And you see a collapsed building, and there's a large dog, just barking at the rubble. And it turns towards you and paws helplessly at the rubble.
Of course. Of course, I'm not very strong. Oh wait, yeah, Fishman Karate. And I'm going to reel my fist back, and we're gonna eat and destroy.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. The rain falling around you. The rain falling around you seems to fall in slow motion as you. This is the palm strike.
Yeah.
As you rear your palm back and thrust it forward, the rain thrusts forward with you, turning into a cyclone of destruction that blows the rubble off of this person, who is a weathered old lady with a shock of white hair and royal blue attire on. She looks up.
Oh, thank you.
No problems, Granny.
She weakly holds out her hand to you, and the dog walks up to her and kind of starts licking her, even though the rain is starting to come down harder and harder.
Don't worry, bud. I got this. And I lean down beside her and put my hand on her head. Feel better, okay? And
She
Salaki's
smiles.
gonna heal her.
She smiles as the energy fills her,
This is the best I've felt in years. Thank you, Sonny.
and she gets to her feet of her own volition. She glances up into the sky, and you see Alicia and Hevner slowly spiraling around each other. One by one, more and more people are joining them. More of the Wind Rider Squadron. They group up into a slowly spinning circle. And you notice they're spinning in the opposite direction of the squall. They begin to fly faster and faster and faster and faster. The squall slowly comes to a standstill. And then Alicia breaks off and with lightning speed bursts into the squall. And then you hear a something breaking the sound barrier, and the wind abates. The sun shines through, and the rain stops as the clouds part. Hovering there in the air, illuminated by rays of sunlight, Elysia slowly descends back into the town. Well,
I'm gonna
what do you,
walk over to her.
Flint?
Hello.
You have managed to get Upgo to a safe place, kind of in a little dugout in the ground.
Yes.
Like where some roots have made a little overhang. He just smiles and pats your arm.
You remind me so much of my daughter. She is also very brave.
Thank you.
He smiles widely.
She's one of the Wind Riders.
Oh, really? Who is she?
Her name is Celeste.
That's cool. I just can't I'm not sure if I can take that as a compliment because you said you remind me of your daughter.
Well, no, she's very brave.
I'll see if I can see her out there.
Oh, see that you do.
Luke, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to use my observation hockey in such a way to search for people who are doing not good things, or is my observation hockey too weak right now?
At the moment, well, you have access to quite a few skills. Heightened senses. You can detect hostile intent.
I can do that then?
Yeah, and it doesn't even cost any hockey points.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and try and focus and try and search for people who have hostile intent.
Make me just a straight up charisma check, please.
Charisma?
Yep.
Well,
all hockey abilities are based off of the charisma stat.
12, but I think I want to use my final luck point if that's okay.
Go for it.
19.
19. Okay. As you're standing there, your senses pushed out around you. It doesn't seem like anyone within the vicinity of your hockey, which would be within 30 feet of you at the moment. And even as you start walking through the town, nobody around you seems to be emitting any hostile intent at the moment.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just keep walking around then, and I guess also searching for people who are in trouble.
All right. Justin Salaki.
Hello.
What are you currently? You walked up to Alicia.
Yep. Alicia, that was impressive.
She looks really tired.
Oh, thank you, Salaki.
How do you know my name?
I heard you introduce yourself to Hefner.
Ah. Anyone injured? Any injuries? Because I that's kind of my whole thing.
You see a girl with freckles kind of raise her hand.
I think I hyperextended my shoulder.
Not anymore, you didn't. And I walk up to her and I send a little water droplet towards her.
No, you shoot her with a gun to scare the crap out of her.
I do. My water gun that I put with I take my index finger and my thumb and I bam.
Okay.
Oh.
Alicia raises an eyebrow.
You have all kinds of handy abilities, don't you?
Handy.
It's all
get
kind
it.
of oh, shut up. I don't know if you're here or not.
As you turn around, Salaki, you see the old woman using her cane to shuffle up to you. Alicia stands up straight.
Lady, Matron Ambrose, it's good to see that you survived.
What's a matron?
This is the matriarch of our northern clan. She's the head of everything that goes on here.
Oh, guess it's good that I saved it then.
It's about time that someone else took the old mantle away from me, but I do appreciate it regardless.
Matron, is it time that we had that discussion? The matron's smile fades.
Elysia, I know you have good intentions, but to activate the sacred ritual is to be done in only the most dire of times. Currently, Zephyr Isle is not in danger of being destroyed. Therefore, we will not perform the ritual.
She just kind of grimaces but nods.
I understand, Lady Ambrose.
She kind of turns on her heel and starts to walk away. Hefner just kind of raises a hand. Hey, Alicia, don't be... Oh, man. The girl with freckles kind of looks confused.
Did I miss something?
That's what I'm wondering.
No, you... Look, ever since Alicia became one of the Saintis and learned about the ancient rituals, she's been very interested in them. and believes that now is the time to really test the power of our bond with the wind. But the rest of us, well, the last time the ancient rituals were performed was over 800 years ago. And, well, let's just say that we're hesitant to do that again.
I'm assuming it has some sort of like exorbitant requirements or price that you have to pay.
No, not really. It's actually quite simple.
Why didn't you just do it then? I'm not really getting the.
Because the matron just holds up her hand.
Can we trust these outsiders to not chase the power that we hold here?
Listen, Granny. As much as power entices me, if there's something that's just gonna make me super strong immediately, I'm not gonna take it. That feels like a cop-out to me.
Then you would be stupid.
Okay, I don't know about that one. He's kind of a loose cannon.
I see.
If anyone has cannons, it's your arms.
Or Lily.
True. But she's not here.
You never know.
Oswald.
Yep.
As you are helping out a little family of 4, the father bows his head to you.
We don't know how to repay you. Thank you so much, sir.
Only the payments I need is to see them safe.
Thank you.
And he heads off. Kind of, the kids are looking at the destruction. One of them walks up to a kite that has just been torn to shreds.
By the way, the cough and grunt was in character.
Okay. Okay.
As I'm walking, I'm going to be yelling out for Salaki.
Salaki, you hear
With
him.
my perception, I probably hear him.
Yeah, you do.
A passive 19. Is that Flint? And I extend my observation hockey.
I need your help.
What? And give me a sec, guys. One moment, Wind Riders. I know you're waiting on me, very important person. As much as they have their conversation with themselves. Give me one moment. Let me go get the fireman. And I start running off towards him.
All right.
An old man like broke his skull or something. I don't really know.
What? No. The old people. I just saved one of those. It was crazy. Turns out she owns the village.
Okay.
Follow him to the old guy.
All right, you do so, and you find him kind of leaning serenely against a tree.
Oh, hello there.
Are you in pain?
Oh, yes, quite.
You like
shows
I
your
point my finger at
very,
him?
very twisted ankle.
Oh, I thought you
Point my
like
finger
broke
at
your
it.
spine or something.
I got this. Don't worry. Salaki. Recovery. Bam.
The ankle rights itself, and he just gives a of relief.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Now, I need to go make sure my daughter's all right.
He gets to
You
his
see her
feet.
freckles?
Yes, that's my daughter Celeste.
Oh, yeah. I just fixed a hamstring.
Does she look cool?
I mean, she has freckles. She's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Then Upgo. He said I remind him of her, so I just wanted to make sure she looks cool.
Mr. Upgo, do you know the matriarch? She like a nice person? Because I kind of like saved her from underneath a collapsed building, and I'm wondering if I can get anything from that.
Oh. Well, I'm
a pirate
certain
first and foremost.
Yes, of course. I'm certain you could get some kind of reward for it. I am certain. Especially because we all adore Matron Ambrose. She has been good to this village.
Mr. Upgo, as we're walking to the rest of the people, I have a question.
Hmm?
How many people do you think it would have taken to do all of that?
That's what I fear, is that it won't take very many at all.
Oh. They would
There are
have had...
secrets on this island that need to remain secrets. Taboos that must not be broken.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try
You
and
mean
find
like the great rituals?
Yes, indeed. Why do you know about that?
them.
Oh, they were talking about it. I was just kind of there.
Loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys are
know.
walking, you see a trickle of people coming back into town, kind of dejectedly looking through the rubble, seeing what they can salvage, seeing what's still standing.
Does anyone need like anything super important fixed? Because I may be able to do that. Maybe.
One of the men, he has a handlebar mustache and kind of like a just a piece of leather wrapping around his head.
Huh. What do you have to offer us, outsider?
I whispered to Salaki, that guy
magic.
looks evil.
Nah, he looks pretty cool.
I'm gonna try and walk through this group of people with my observation hockey going, searching for hostile intent.
Okay. You don't sense hostile intent per se, and in fact, the surge of emotions that is currently bombarding you is kind of overwhelming.
I got magic.
I start to
Truly.
tear up a little bit.
Okay. What do you need to fix it?
The performance stage is first and foremost.
Ooh, that sounds kind of big. We'll find out.
We could get Cutting
See what I
Flame
can
to
do.
fix that.
Well, yeah, but I want to see if my magic works.
Okay. I'm gonna get
All right.
Upgo to his daughter.
Yeah, you go do that. Tell them to wait on me before they talk about magic. Do big rituals.
Okay.
Wind stuff.
The man kind of scowls, but brushes past you.
Follow me.
Can you stop scowling at me? I haven't done anything that bad. Unless you hate foreigners or something.
He turns back and kind of narrows his eyes.
And what if I do?
I mean, sorry, I guess.
One of the
I don't-
greatest things to ever happen in my life was when the foreigners stopped coming here 6 years ago.
All right, jeez. I'm gonna fix a friggin' performance stage. I'm trying to be nice.
Which, by the way, I do genuinely appreciate.
Yeah. Maybe you'll not hate me if I do this.
He leads you to the performance stage. Flint, you get Upgo towards the huddled crowd of Wind Riders. You can see that they've kind of dispersed a little bit. It looks like about half of them have gone off to help recovery and repair efforts. The girl with the freckles sees him
Dad, are you okay?
and runs over and kind of like looks him up and down.
Dad, I told you you shouldn't have been building your own stall. Come on, you look, you're so dirty.
And she kind of like pats off his shoulder. He just kind of chuckles.
What far be it from me to have the great Vice Captain Celeste take care of me, just an old man.
She kind of gives him a look.
You stop that right now. I will take care of my own father, thank you.
And just keeps dusting him off. He just chuckles.
He broke like his pelvis or I don't really know, but he's fine now.
What? Dad!
I can't help where the wind throws me.
Oh my gosh.
The fish guy fixed him.
Huh?
The fish guy.
Salaki saw me at it again.
He's fine now.
Him. Right, him. Okay. Dad, come. You sit down. I'll get you some water.
I'm going to follow after Celeste. Celeste, I have a question.
Go ahead. I might have an answer.
Suspicious people, where are they?
She looks sad.
I don't know. No one knows. That's
And she kind of looks over the destruction.
as sad as it is to see all of this hard work destroyed. And so close to the festival as well. The worst thing is knowing that we have friends and family who want to hurt us. our clans are not very big.
There are more clans?
There are 4. North, south, east, and west.
Could one of the other clans have done this?
I don't know.
Where are they?
We're going to have a clan meeting. Probably after the festival, but if things keep getting bad, then we'll probably all come together.
Where are the other clans?
She points to the mountain ridge.
Over that ridge.
Just one of them, or are they all there?
And she kind of stoops down into the dirt and draws a little symbol for you. So if you look at Roll20,
Okay.
you have the big center of the island, and then kind of like a flower petal-y thing going on. And oh, it looks like a fan. That's funny. I didn't pull it. But these are all mountains right here. And you guys kind of cut through one of the cracks to get to the valley.
And which one are we on, Celeste?
That would be the north.
Okay. Which one of these clans do you think you have the worst relationship with?
We all have a good relationship with each other. That's why this is such a
There's
tragic.
no way you've had fantastic relationships for your entire history.
Well, of course not. Our Skyball team is big rivals with the South Clan, but I think that's a little bit childish to try and kill people over.
You've never had any wars with each other?
We're at peace with the wind. Why would we?
There's no one who wants to take over. Be the leader of the entire island.
No, we're fairly simple people.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask you a question you might not want to answer.
Okay.
These pirates that came by a week ago, is there any chance they did this?
Not a chance at all.
You sure?
Yes, we have a very detailed report from Lady Alicia of what each of them can do. And furthermore, they've actually been staying at Lady Alicia's house.
Is it possible she taught them how to control the winds?
She had been looking kind of curious and concerned and a little bit sad, but the second you say that, her face hardens.
I will not have you talking bad about Lady Alicia.
I'm not doing that. She could have been, like, forced to, or... We've seen a lot of people who were brainwashed recently.
She kind of smiles, still with the intense look, and you can kind of see some of that hardness in her personality, and some of that quiet but very there strength.
Lady Alicia is very strong. And she has the best relationship with the wind out of any of us. And a few more secrets beyond that. But I'm not going to tell you.
I thought that I was strong. I thought that a warlord was strong. But both of us got brainwashed just a couple days ago.
Lady Alicia has something that... several somethings that no one else does. She's very special.
What does that mean?
I've already said too much.
I'll just ask her myself.
Good luck.
I hope Upgo is okay. Goodbye, Celeste.
Oh, he will be. Right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm Flint.
Nice to meet you, Flint.
I'm going...
And she goes back to fussing over her dad.
Oh, I start to walk away, and then I say, Upgo, when you get your shop fixed, give me a sign.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna...
Gotta go make sure my farm didn't crash, though.
What?
You've seen the floating farms.
Oh. I'm gonna look for Alicia.
All right. She is back with the matriarch, and she's kind of standing there with her arms crossed, and she doesn't look happy, but she is back with the others. The matriarch just shakes her head.
Elysia, you know the rules of our clan. What I've said is final, okay? You're simply going to have to accept that, priestess or not.
I understand. Thank you for hearing me out.
But of course.
I'm going to walk behind Alicia, like maybe 25 feet away from her, and activate the observation hockey.
You are hit by a wave of almost painful love.
No hostility whatsoever.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna
Love
do this.
and a protective feeling that almost overwhelms you.
I'm gonna do the same to her, the captain of the guard guy.
You're hit with exasperation and admiration and a slight confusion. And then Alicia looks over her shoulder.
It's not nice to pry.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? I'm sorry for asking so many questions.
She turns
I'm
around.
falling asleep in the corner of the shelter.
Okay. She turns around and walks up to you. She's slightly shorter than you, but her presence is quite powerful.
I mean, we're in a crisis at the moment, and we don't need outsiders coming in and trying to pry into our emotions.
I'm just trying to see if you were brainwashed.
What?
I don't want to get turned into a trash person again.
What?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyways, we're going to start the rebuilding efforts. You all were extremely helpful in protecting our people. We're willing to reward you, but at the moment we don't have much. So we're going to humbly ask that you continue to assist us.
I'm very sorry. I just wanted
Don't
to
do
help.
it again without permission.
Can I ask permission to find the people who did this? They hurt that old man. I really like him.
Her face kind of softens.
If you want to know the truth, Flint, I really don't want to know who's behind this all.
If you don't want to know, you'll never find out, and you'll never... They'll kill people.
I know.
What do you
That
mean?
said, you do have permission.
Okay, then can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Where are the pirates?
You say that, and she kind of looks into the air.
300 feet northwest, approaching close.
What?
I am one with the wind, Flint. It tells me everything that's happening on this island.
They're coming here.
Yes, they are.
Is this good or bad?
This is very good.
Okay.
They were at another village in a different part of our valley, helping out the relief efforts there from the last squall. They're just coming to make sure everything's okay.
I don't get it. I don't get who would do this.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go help out fixing things.
Please do.
You hear boots crunching over shards of wood and pieces of glass and broken stone.
My goodness. What in the world happened here?
And walking into the town is a wide man with a almost pilgrim-looking hat and very, very tangled and almost like matted black hair and a black goatee hanging down. Next to him is a hunched over man with a very large forehead and a long like braid over his shoulder, kind of like less teeth than are normal, and another man who kind of resembles a walrus.
My goodness, this one was worse than the last. Lady Alicia, is everything all right?
Oh, yes. Thank you for making sure everything was okay, Captain Tarbeard, but you know it is.
Well, of course. I just wanted to make sure that everything was good.
Do I
What do you
remember a Captain Tarbeard?
Go ahead and make that check, but this time with advantage.
Yay. Natural 20.
Yeah. Captain Tarbeard. They say that he has a devil fruit, a Zoan type devil fruit, though you can't quite remember exactly which one. It's a group of pirates that have a very strong animal motif and therefore call themselves the Animal Pirates. They were quite active in the second half of Paradise, actually. Not quite New World material, but they're pretty up there in terms of strength. Raging Bolt. You perk up at the sound of a familiar voice.
Wait, wasn't he sleeping in the shelter?
Yeah, he's awake now. After all, Raging Bolt, you
Yeah.
would never, ever forget the sound of your previous captain.
Oh my god.
And that is where we're going to end the
Bro,
sixth section.
I hate you. I hate you.